Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another stream at the Gaming Roundtable this week. Of course, my mic was muted. I do that quite a lot because, yeah, my mic doesn't need to be on all the time, to be quite frank with you. But let's see, turn this back on. All right, and for those who might have seen the wonderful display before stream started, if like fully started, it like just turned on. I did not turn over the slide or the scene, so yeah, that's fine. Only slightly a little bit behind today.
As long as I have my friends with me.
Cool. Thanks, Navia, for sharing your opinion. Mail, a lot. Oh my gosh, wait, what? Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Obviously, since we weren't here last week, there's quite a few things that need to be caught up on. I want to check. Hold on. I want to check that little guy, because if that's another pet, I want to. Can I switch him? Oh my goodness. Navi, move out of the way. How can I move out of the way? I want the little dragon. Aww. Look at it. This is the cutest thing ever. They need to stop it. It hurts. Oh, I love it. It's so small and so cute. Okay, I gotta stop. Looking. Stellar Reunion, which obviously once again we been away for a little bit. Oh, is this? What is this? Oh, nope. Nope. Don't take me off to a website. I don't know where this is. Undersea capital of the Lost Homeland. Go to the area. Oh, there you go. Go to the area. Oh, it's under the, what is it, Petrichor or whatever this is. That makes sense. That's a whole underwater area? That goes to tell you how well I know the game. And how much I've actually ever explored that area. Alright, claim this. Reunion blessings. Yep. Claim keys. Complete it. Is this like the... Oh, it's the Tribal Chronicles. That's why. I was wondering what that was. I didn't know they made them like actual chronicles inside the book. I don't think the characters... Yeah, no, it's still Kanish and A. Once again, we'll summon for the A. I think I said I was going to save up, but honestly, A is probably a really good option to go for. Homeward Path. Complete the quest to claim, which I guess we already did. Kanish. I think we already did the trial, did we not? I think we already did their trial. I'll have to check. These aren't very good rewards, though. These rewards kind of stink, but whatever. It's just a returning Chronicles event. It's not like it matters too much. Check the events. Imaginarium Theater. Lord of the Mountain. No. Obviously, we're gonna... So, what I'm thinking, and it stinks... I don't think we're finishing the Archon quest. I think there's still so much we have to do. And there's another event that I want to do before this, so I don't think we're getting to finish this and getting all this extra 500 or whatever. Even though I think it's all spread out, so I think we have like maybe 300 out of the 400 or whatever we want to call it. But obviously not doing Kanish's companion quest. There's no way we have time for that. This is what I want to work on, this Mementos of Teyvat, because this one is actually limited time, and I don't think we could do this again. So I am going to make sure we do this one. And then the 5-star event, which, now that we're at the end of it, and we haven't really gotten any of these other ones, I don't think I'm going to play Tighnari. Maybe Mona? If we do get A, you know what? Let's check. After I did the stream, if we get A, we'll go with Mona. If we don't get A, we'll go with Kaching. That's probably what I'm thinking about doing. So yeah, we'll check that later, I guess. But first, I think it's an actual quest, isn't it? Yep, there you go. Go to Fontaine. And there's like I don't think it's terribly long event, but it's like a bunch of taking pictures and you're like filling up an album. And it'll explain it. Like there's a whole thing that Paimon talks about and explains what we're doing, so it doesn't matter too much. I will say though, it's definitely taking a little bit to load. There you go. It looks, yeah, right around this corner. You know, Traveler, Paimon can see that the commissions have been pretty taxing lately. As a thoughtful, capable guide, Paimon's duty is to help you relax. So, ta-da, guess where this is? Oh, well, it says Demouville Purveyor? I think it's I think that's how you say it. On the sign right here. Ah, the abode of Mora thieves. The graveyard of wallets. I mean, yeah, fair, but I don't want to say that right in front of the dude running the store, so. Hello there. Welcome to the Demouville Purveyor. Gosh, I hope I'm saying that right. I feel like I'm butchering it, but I don't know how to say it otherwise. This is no ordinary store. This is a place where hardworking laborers relax via spending money. I don't think people just relax by spending money, but... You know what? Okay, I'm not going to say that. Never mind. I guess some people do that. Indeed, indeed. In fact, we have recently launched a buy one, get one free promotion, which with all customers welcome to take part. I think I'd be pretty messed up if you only said some customers could take part, but that's just me. My loss if you buy, your loss if you don't. You're a good salesman. Also, what's up with this chin? Your chin makes a trapezoid. Like, why? That doesn't make any sense. Paimon saw the event poster when we passed by before. That's how she remembered it. Double the goods for every purchase sounds like a great deal, no matter how you slice it. It always feels like there's something missing in Paimon's day if she doesn't spend some more here. So today, we're coming here together to fill that gap. And what would you like to buy, Paimon? And how shall this yawning void be filled? Not telling you just yet. Payment might get tricky that way. Yeah, considering, we're paying. Nah, don't worry. Paimon brought her own more today. Wait, you're paying? Is Paimon okay? Like, is she sick? Do we need to check in on her? This concerns me. How does she have money? Where is she? You know what? No, that's a valid question. Where is she making money? Are we giving her pocket money? Which feels messed up when she's our tour guide and we're over here giving her pocket money. But that's just me, I guess. Whatever. Boss, has an order arrived yet? It's under Paimon and the Traveler. We do have your package. One moment. Okay, what? Okay, I can't. That name. Boshiaut? Sikout? Bosikout? Gosh, I'm not getting that right. The shopkeeper retrieves something over-packaged beyond identification. Beside you, Paimon fishes out a large pile of pocket money. You detect a hint of sadness on her face as she parts with a sizable sum. After you unwrap the package together, you realize that it contains 2 photo albums. Finally, Paimon's been waiting ages to get these. We've taken so many pictures so far, and now we've got a spot to put them. I don't normally see you using a camera. That doesn't mean Paimon hasn't ever whipped it out. She's taken quite a few pictures of you while you weren't looking, in fact. Well, when we're fighting and she isn't, I'm sure she's taken a ton of pictures. I'd like to see them now. Not right now. Paimon's got to take a whole album's worth first. Yeah, Paimon's mean. What the heck? I wanted to see the pictures. Pooey. Anyway, take this photo album, would ya? This one's a little thin, but it can fit a whole bunch of photos anyways. We've been to so many places to take so many photos for others, but not really for ourselves. Paimon thought it'd be nice if we could keep a few more memories for ourselves, so she bought these 2 albums. So this is a gift? That's right. It was a buy one, get one free deal, so it's one for each of us. Paimon had it all figured out when she was ordering. You gotta start using it right away, alright? You can take pictures of places we've been to. Maybe relive some past memories as well. By the way, when you use Paimon's camera to take some photos, you've never used it before, right? It took a lot of effort to custom order this from a department store, so it'd be a shame if we didn't use it more often. What camera? When did you get a camera? What? How does she just have this stuff? Sure, I'll give it a go. I mean, gosh, I don't know what else I'm supposed to say to that. As long as you like it. This is what a good guy should do, after all. Come on, let's go take some photos. Paimon, you're not just a guide, you're a friend. Come on. We all know this. What the heck? Oh, so this is like the final wrap-up. Gotcha. Oh boy. Gotta go to all the specific character locations and find every single one. Ah, great. This will be fun. That's what I said. I don't think it's going to take terribly long. The hardest part is going to be teleporting to each location, I think. And then, obviously, you know, putting the time right and everything else. I will say, though, Paimon's camera is so adorable. I love it. Then, like, the way, like, the pattern it has on it. It stinks that we can't, you know, customize our items like that. I would love to customize my camera. Or this little dragon friend. I think it'd be so cool if you could change the color of him. And make him, like, I don't know, like, blue. Because blue flames would be so cool. Either way, he's just adorable. I mean, look at the little egg. There were slimes? I didn't even know there were slimes there. What the heck? Oh, what the heck? You must equip Paimon's camera and interact with the photo taking points or character to enter photo taking mode. The process is split into an adjustment phase where you determine the position from where the photo is taken, and a photo taking phase in which you can move and use your skills. During the adjustment phase, you need to first select your camera position and then proceed to adjust the position and angle for taking the photo. Every photo taking point has 3 camera positions, with every position having its own unique aspect ratio. Once you've confirmed your settings, it's time to move on to the photo taking phase. Click, there you go. During the photo taking phase, when using Paimon's camera, the angle of the finalized image will be decided by the settings you previously adjusted. Pictures will be taken from the 3 camera positions at once. If you wish to adjust your camera settings again, you can tap pause, challenge, and return to your preset, thus starting the setting adjustment process over again. Once you finish taking a photo, if you wish to continue taking pictures using the current settings, you can tap keep taking photos to return to the photo taking phase. I don't think I need to return to the photo taking phase. I think we're going to do it once and be done. Hey, it's you, Traveler. Fancy meeting you in the Whispering Woods again. What are the odds? It's been a while, hasn't it? What have you been busy with lately? Taking photos to keep a record of the places we've been. Taking photos to commemorate my legendary career with. I ain't that cocky. We'll just say the record of the places. That makes sense. This place is so beautiful and serene. It really does make for good photos. This is my favorite patrol segment when I'm out in scouting missions. This was where we met for the first time, too. I even mistook you for some kind of suspicious character back then, too. Oh, I'm getting embarrassed just thinking about it. After all, it was thanks to your help that we averted the crisis of the Dvalin and restored peace to Mondstadt. But your brother, I put up so many missing posters, but it seems like it wasn't any of help. It was fine, Amber. You did all you could. Thanks, but still please feel free to tell me if there's anything I can help you with. Amber, Outrider of the Knights of Favonius, Mondstadt's gliding champion, and your friend. At your service. I love that. Well, in that case, step into the frame, please. And no problem. What kind of foes do you think I should do? Go with a fun one, sure. Sure, will this work? Oh, you can literally change it too. Nah, that's fine. I like that. That's so cool. You can literally... oh no. Oh no. How do you... What is... There. How do you... Oh, so like WASD actually moves the camera around. We'll just confirm camera settings. Weapon must be a sword. Good job, Benny. And we'll change it to 1500, which... So it's like getting close to sunset. Gotcha. That's actually a good photo. I like that. Okay, scratch that. It's not near sunset. It's like midday. Or like a little after midday. And boom. Cool. Oh, and they even have like multiple camera positions. You know what? I like this one because it seriously has the dragon and Amber, and it just completely cuts out Bennett. Don't get me wrong. I love Bennett. Bennett's cool and all, but this is so cool. I like that. I kind of want to save that because that's such a cute photo. I love that.
Benny's adventure team.
Yeah, yes, Bennett. We love you. It's okay. Let's see. What's the next one? Characters in idle animation, 400 to 600 in designated area. Oh, this is all the way in Dragon's Lair. This one I think probably is going to be by ourselves. I'm sure there's probably going to be like one character picture and then one like solo picture in every single location. And by location, I mean like obviously all the different nations. Where is it at? Oh, it's on top of the pillar. That would make sense. And we have to use this to go all the way up there. Hello? Oh, there you go, right there. I think it actually makes a sound. I didn't know it did that. Does this go higher? Yeah, it goes higher. Okay. Or there we go. I was wondering. I was like, how do you get over here? Sure, right there. Why not? Oh gosh, hold on. Gotta swap the time over again. It's gonna be really aggravating, but it's okay. Like I said, literally the longest part is probably just changing the times and getting everything set up for the picture. And now we just have to wait for Navia to do her idle animation, so. Yep, this is the event. That's good. I like that one, actually. Hold on. How does this look? Oh, that looks really good, actually. Why did it take one behind? It just, the umbrella completely blocks it. And look at him. Oh my gosh. I love how the little dragon and the egg seriously, like, is kind of matching the style of, like, being cool but, like, mysterious. That's so cute. This little dragon pet's probably going to get me to go crazy. He's seriously just having a great time living his life. I didn't even read this. Our journey began in Mondstadt, and Amber was the first knight of Favonius that we met. She accompanied us from the Whispering Woods to the city of Mondstadt itself. With the guidance of the winds, we visited many places, from the Knights of Favonius to the Storm Terror's lair. And hence, Storm Terror's lair. After passing Wangshu Inn atop its giant tree and the shallows of the Guli Plains, we arrived in Liyue Harbor. We had an acquaintance in Liyue, Zhang Li, the head chef of Wan Min Restaurant. No matter how far we've come, we always return to the Liyue for the Lantern Rite each year, sampling our old favorites at the Wan Min Restaurant and spending the holidays with our friends. This is true. This is very true. We seem to always come back to Wangshu Inn. Or not Wangshu Inn. Oh gosh. I saw it because there's like Wangshu Inn on the screen. We always come back to Liyue Harbor for the Lantern Rite every single year. Which I love. I think I don't know. There's something about the Lantern Rite event that's just so much nostalgia and like fun wrapped behind it for no reason.
Raining again.
I think it's just a great event, and especially since you're able to meet all the old friends that you've met along the way. It's kind of cool. I do wish they'd start making like other events in other nations though, so then you can see more than just, you know, people surrounding Liyue. Like, yeah, obviously they can just have like a random Fontaine character show up in Liyue, but it just doesn't match the same energy as like having a festival in Fontaine. Because they did talk about having a festival in Fontaine at one point, so just saying it could happen. All right. We just wait. Oh gosh, don't get hit by lightning too. Can I... That's probably a good one. I like that. Okay, I don't like that. What is like this behind photo? Oh, whatever. I don't know why it's like not facing Wang Shu in. It's like facing the exact opposite direction. But whatever. It's fine. Oh, it's even funnier is I think this next one says you have to have a character from Liyue. And we literally have Zhongli. So Zhongli covers both photos. Which, I mean, I guess makes sense considering it does say we met Zhongli. So I guess it would make sense that she matches it. Let's... I was going to try to... I thought there was a closer teleport point, but I forgot that the teleport point I'm thinking of is up here. Because I know there used to be a quest that was literally on top of the waypoint, and if you teleported to the waypoint, it immediately started the mission. I actually think that's probably the Archon quest, which would make more sense. Well, this is awkward. Traveler, it's you. Long time no see. Funny, I just mentioned you to Goba yesterday, and here we are. I guess that's what they call fate, huh? Oh, right. Where are you headed? I was going to take a picture of this bridge. I was looking for people to take photos with. That too. We'll go with that. Photo taking? Oh, that's a coincidence. I've taken interest in that lately myself. We've been using the same poster at the restaurant for so long. It's high time we got a new one. I've been thinking that we could draw passerbys. We could draw passerby in. I think it meant we could draw passerbys in more easily with some beautiful shots of our dishes. As the old saying goes, a fine meal is 3 parts color, 3 parts aroma, 3 parts taste, and 1 part advertising. Of course, I added that last bit myself. Dad always talks about the first 3. It's as common culinary wisdom as can be. Hardworking as always, huh, Zhongli? Things haven't been too tiring, have they? Gosh, I hope not. And no way, if anything, my motivation grows the more I do things I enjoy. Finding rare ingredients, crafting new dishes, learning how to advertise, I've still got a long way to go on my culinary journey. Now that you mention it, it's been a long time since our first meeting, hasn't it? But many things have stayed the same too, haven't they? You're still traveling, and I'm still coming up with new dishes. It's my goal not only to keep One Min Restaurant open, but to make it better and better. So long as I've got strength in my arms, I'll be stir-frying and wok-toasting, even when I'm an old granny, delivering delicious, piping hot dishes from pot to plate. Remember to stop by for a meal more often, alright? Heck yeah, what do you mean we'll see? No, absolutely. Alright then, it's a deal. Oh, right, I'm getting off topic here. You were talking about taking some photos, right? Need any help? Yep, step into the frame, please. Oh, sure, that's a piece of cake. What pose should I do? Let's see, normal pose. So the character, like the character adding to team pose? Okay, cool. Fun pose. And what's the joyful pose? We'll go with the joyful pose. I love how she like says, "Alright, I'm ready," in the normal. Hold on, can I? There you go, we'll go with that. Alright, 2 Zhonglis, 1 photo. Nice and easy. I love that. I love how the event doesn't stop you from doing it either. Because, I mean, I guess if it works, it works. Oh gosh, hold on. I gotta stand right here. Well, it doesn't help that the characters like to stare at the other character, so they just... Like, this isn't helping me. Stop staring at Zhongli and stare at the camera. Are you gonna do something? Okay, well, that's better than it was, I guess. See, that one's like... Okay, well, I guess besides the dragon. This is the only time that the dragon sort of messes up. Yeah, just a little bit. It's like me, Zhongli, and our dragon friend just sitting in the background. I mean, it's cute. I like it. It's just, it was funny seeing him in the background when I don't think it was necessarily needed for him to be there. Inazuma, the nation of lightning, is far away across the sea and can only be reached by a boat. We met Kazuha, a native Inuzuman traveling with a fleet who'd been wandering the world just like us, and together discussed many things concerning Inazuma. We heard about the Grand Narukami Shrine's fortune slips and how popular they are among believers. We sometimes go draw a slip or two ourselves. When we're feeling lucky, of course. Oh, well, easy. Did it seriously just say the weapon user is a claymore and or a traveler? Okay, that makes sense, I guess. I think you should do the traveler for all of them if possible. Obviously I'm not going to swap to the traveler and keep swapping back and forth, but I think for most of these photos, I think it'd be like the best idea. The fortune slip I received at the Grand Narukami Shrine stated that a great fortune slip shall be with me and that I should expect a reunion. It seems a reunion was speeded with you. It's been a while, traveler. We're here to take pictures of Inazuma City. We're looking for people to take photos with. Ah, an elegant pursuit. To take pictures of scenery one has witnessed is to remind oneself of one's journeys thus far. What about you, Kazuha? I have presently made plans to meet Mr. Nakatsuki. Nakatsuki? There we go, Nakatsuki. At the tea house to discuss the art of the chief ceremony. He is well versed in the relevant discipline. Oh my gosh. He is well versed in the relevant disciplines and is a regular there. Are you a regular too? I studied for a time in my youth, but my knowledge then was quite shallow. I have found it all the more fascinating while revisiting it for study as of late. For example, the nations differ in their manifestations of said ceremonies. For Inazuma, we emphasize the spirit of purity and tranquility. Liwei's Xiaoqing village also produces tea, and the people of that land lean towards harmony and authenticity. These differences also reflect the two people's differences in living habits. Most fascinating. A man of elegant tastes, I see. Ah, I see you're a man of culture, I see. I'm going to continue on with that. Hardly. In truth, I didn't return here solely for that. This is the land of my birth, and so it remains, though I was once compelled to leave. Returning every once in a while, seeing people I knew in my youth, spending time in familiar places. I feel as if I still have roots here, which relieves the cares of my wandering. To use cameras to immortalize such memories is a wonderful idea. We wanderers need our anchors more than anyone, after all. Anyway, that's quite enough about me. I don't wish to take up your time, but if you need any aid, simply say the word. Oh yeah, heck yeah, just take a step right into the frame so we can take a picture. Easily done. What sort of pose would be best for the shot? One that's more casual? The hand on the hip. All right, yeah, that's for classic. A relaxed pose. It looks mean in this photo. I don't like that one. Never mind. A deep thought pose. We'll roll with casual. I like the little hand on the hip. I think that's good. Perfect. Say cheese. What about the statue? Nah, that's not going to work. I think you have to do it over here. Yeah, like that, I think. Weapon must be a claymore or the traveler's present. Oh no, Kazuha. Kazuha, you're just... Oh no. Oh, he's just a little bit short. Poor dude. I feel bad for just Kazuha not having that height difference. I'm sure being a on Captain Beto has to be a great feeling. I love it. It looks like Navi's almost like trying to give Kazuha a hug, just holding out her arms like that. And then there's just Kazuha staring as she's just enjoying the wind. That's fair. And I love how Navia's making her own wind. What's up with that? Her Excellency, something Narukami, what a mouthful. The character must wield the power of Electro. Characters using normal attack in designated area. Yeah. Let's go. Probably teleport to the shrine itself. Because I'm sure it's probably just sitting up here. Oh yeah, literally right behind us, like I said. Thanks, Navia, for looking right at the camera. Character must have the power of Electro. Yeah, doesn't that figure? Is there another character that has Electro that I could use that looks cooler? Nope. Okay, cool. We'll go with Lisa. Character's using normal attack, which we can do. Oh, that's kind of cool. It looks almost like a butterfly. Or like a weird, like, Zila. Or Zeely, whatever we're going to call him. I have no idea what the purpose of these, like, behind shots are. That makes no sense. This one, she's, like, barely in the photo. Just, like, half the photo is being unused here. Yeah, that wasn't necessarily a good photo, but it's fine. Like I said, we have to continue onward and make sure we get all these done. Sumeru has both rainforest and desert within its bounds. We met and made friends with Kale, a forest ranger on the way to Sumeru City in the heart of the rainforest. After leaving that region, we plunged into sands that were stretched across the horizon, with the mausoleum of King Deshret leaving a deep impression. Oh, so next character we're going to see is Kale. Makes sense. Makes life super easy when it's just basically given to you who you're going to be taking photos with. I also kind of like that we're taking photos with Kale. I think it's great. Is it? Oh, it's right outside the city, so it's over here. Oh, there it is. Probably right here on this mountain right here. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know it's the know where the photo is, considering Kale is just sitting here. Oh, it's you, traveler. What's the plan for today? We're here to take some photos of Sumeru City. We're looking for photos to take people with. Okay, cool, great. I love that so much. I love that my brain works like that. Oh, photography. True, academia researchers often come here to snap a few shots of the city. Most who do are from Vahumana and Kashavar. Oh gosh, I'm not gonna go back for that one. Apparently to study urban infrastructure and architectural history or something like that. Well, aren't you familiar with the Darshans? And take any classes in those Darshans by any chance? You know what, I am kind of curious. Did you ever go to those and learn and try to go to school? Well, I'm not a student yet, so I can't attend the classes. But Master has introduced some of the basics of their research to me. Yeah, then you're probably already in their class, considering the people doing research are probably decently high in their field, so... I mean, nice. Good job, Kale. Having perks of having Tainari as your quote-unquote... Is that who she's referencing when she says master? I thought she always refers to Tainari by Tainari. Huh. I don't know. Maybe I guess I just don't remember something right. I don't know. But if you wanted to take me to the selection exam, I doubt I'd even pass the first round of the written test. I wish I could reach the level of a researcher, of course, but it's still a dream at the moment. No, 100% you'll make it someday. I believe in Kale. If nothing else, she's a hard worker, so she knows what she's doing. Thanks so much. Anyway, I'll do my best to learn the basics first. Honestly, I'm just happy to learn something new every day. And right now, my goal is to be the best forest ranger I can be. Guiding those who've gotten lost in the rainforest, helping people who've accidentally ingested poison, protecting the rainforest, flora, and fauna. We forest rangers do a lot of things. Everyone needs me, and I'm more than willing to help. I've only done a couple of little things here and there, but still, everyone recognizes my work. Guess I'm lucky to have all these people who care about me, and have made friends with someone as amazing as you. Aww. There's some characters in this game that, like, 100% if anything happened to them, I would burn all of Teyvat. Not Mondstadt specifically, just all of Teyvat. Sorry, Mondstadt, you're kind of catching shade, unfortunately, but I would burn all of Teyvat for, like, a few characters, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the Fatui, if the Fatui mess with, like, Kale again, believe me, this place would not, they would be gone. Shineznaya would be off the map. We're both amazing, don't you forget that. I'm glad we're friends. The second one sounds a little too proud, so we'll say I'm glad we're friends. Alright. Anyway, if there's anything I can help you with, just let me know. I'd like you to help me with some photos. I can do that. How should I pose? Natural pose. So, once again, introduction to the team. Fun pose. And casual pose? Oh, literally just... Okay. I think for Kale, I think the natural... Or the calm, cool pose. Whatever. I think this one looks good. Oh. There's like nothing in the photo though. Oh, I guess you're supposed to like get a close up of you and Kale talking, and then like all the pretty scenery behind you. I got you. The power of Dentro or is the Traveler. Has Dentro power, does not, or is Traveler or something. However coding goes, I don't code. And I never will. I appreciate those who do coding, but I will never touch it with a 30-foot pole. That is simply a rule of mine. It is not happening.
The world is full of unsolved mysteries.
I'll just go with the Traveler. I think it'd be nice to get some photos with the Traveler and talking to some of the characters. How do I want to make sure I get it lined up. Nah, it's relatively lined up. Let's hope it works. Nope. Wrong thing. Have no idea if those settings showed anything, but that's fine. Surely it's fine. Surely it didn't show my entire IP address, my social security number, my bank account info. Surely not. They would never do that. Thanks for stretching. Thanks a lot, Lumine. I'm retaking this photo. Stop stretching. I'm sorry you have a little bit of a cramp or whatever you got, but let's not. Hold on. There you go. Feels a little too close, but that's fine. It's better than Lumine stretching in the middle of the photo. Thanks a lot. I sit there for minutes trying to get the, oh gosh, what is it? Oh my goodness, what is it? Oh, trying to get the idle animations to work, and then all of a sudden I get an idle animation 2 seconds after being still. Make it make sense, game. Make it make sense. So it's right. Oh, over here. Oh, whatever. A little bit closer, a little bit faster. That's actually a really cool photo. Characters walking or running, polar arm. Great. After I immediately swapped all my characters out. Thanks a lot. Look, China's also a polar arm. I know she's Natlan, but close enough. Okay, this behind photo does not do anything. This one is alright, I guess, but the camera position one's so much better. Alright, next stop, probably what, let me guess, Fontaine. After passing through a port built into a waterfall, we finally entered Fontaine, the nation of Hydro. The magician's assistant, Lynette, put up a grand performance for us at the Opera Epiclese, and we became tact friends in the process. The romanticism that flows through the court of Fontaine streets on an ocean breeze will stay in our memories forever. Yeah, I'm guessing Natlan is probably the last one, and you have to, like, do all the rest of them. Paimon goes over a little short story and goes, wow, we've done so much, and now we're in the nation of Fontaine, or nation of Natlan, and all this other stuff. You know, not to get too sappy or anything. Not that I would mind. I'm so glad that, like, we had, like, a travel companion from the... Where's the photo at? Is it up? No, it says it's right here. Oh, there we go. Okay, you had to walk around for a little bit.
Well, if it isn't my dear partners.
Uh-oh.
That voice! It's Navia!
This isn't the event. This isn't the event. What's going on? Oh, no. Something happened.
I didn't expect to run into you guys here today. Are you headed somewhere?
Just getting our daily dose of adventuring in, no plans in particular.
How about you, Navia? Are you still busy rebuilding Poisson?
We've wrapped up most of the rebuilding, but there are still a few things left to take care of.
I'm kind of impressed she's able to take care of a whole
Stocking up on
city by
materials,
herself.
Confirming construction timelines, discussing compensation terms with families affected by the disaster. Between all of that, I've been making a lot of trips between the court and Poisson.
Wasn't Spina de Rosula affected too? Should you really be the ones offering compensation?
Well, though the victims have received relief payments from the court, in my opinion, as the administrators of Poisson, Spina de Rosula should take some responsibility as well. Our financial
I don't think you
situation
have
right
to,
now
but
isn't the best.
she definitely looks
So
better when she
all
does
we've
it.
been doing is signing agreements for the damages to be repaid at a later date.
Considering she doesn't have to pay at
Just
all,
pieces
so
of paper now,
giving
they
other people
demonstrate
payment
our
for it, it
commitment.
looks really
They're
good.
necessary to restore the people's faith in us.
Oh, spoken like a true president. You're a really responsible leader. That must be taking up most of your time, though, right?
Hope she's taking time for herself at
You
least.
bet. Between that and all the other errands I have to run at the court, I'm always forgetting one thing or another. So before I came over this time, I took a page from Melusa's book and decided to make a list of everything. This way, it's easy to see which tasks you haven't checked off.
What do you mean and then? Like then you complete your tasks. Like what's the question here?
Then, since Melus loved using shorthand, I decided to also follow his example and come up with some shorthand of my own.
What?
But after running a few errands in the city, I'm kind of struggling to even read my own handwriting anymore.
Nice one, Navia.
That does sound like you, all right. So what kind of shorthand did you use?
Oh, want to take a look?
Oh no.
Let Paimon see. Wait. There's nothing here but a bunch of weird symbols.
Oh no, is it a puzzle?
Like a piece of kelp wrapped around a stick? And this other one, is it supposed to be a boar in a box?
Good question.
The first one has to do with confirming the final payment amount for the fishermen, while the second one is a reminder to try the new burger that just hit the market.
I love how both me and Paimon are like, what in the world she's on?
Definitely see how you might forget what each of these mean.
Maybe just use standardized shorthand symbols next time? And maybe just write out each item next time? One of the two, please. If Paimon can even understand it, and then no, please don't do that again.
Thank you for your advice. These are the kinds of things you only really figure out once you've tried them out yourself.
I could have
thought
told
that
you
as
it wasn't
long as
gonna
I
work.
understood my shorthand when I came up with it, I'd be sure to remember the symbols when I looked at them later. Unfortunately, I've definitely proven myself wrong.
Well, now you know for next time.
Anyway, I should have already taken care of most of the things on the list. There are still a few symbols that I can't decipher, but I don't think they're anything too super important.
I don't
Worst
think.
comes to worst, I'll just
Very
make
dangerous
another trip.
words.
Ah, so you're going to head back now?
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, actually, since we talked about the reconstruction earlier, want to come with me and check out the town for yourself? You said you don't have
I mean,
any
not right
plans,
now,
right?
but...
So we can just catch a boat and head over. It won't take long at all.
It's a bit sudden, but Paimon doesn't see why not. What do you think, Traveler?
I'd be pretty interested in taking a look, and it would be pretty nice to take a break.
Then let's go. We'll take a boat over.
Yeah, actually, I am busy, so...
The Aquabus, right? Like the Clementine one?
Oh, sorry. I meant our own boat. The Aquabus doesn't have a station near Poisson, so we'll use one of the Spina's boats.
Not yet. You go over
Sure,
first.
that sounds fine to me. Just so happens I wanted to check some of the equipment on the boat as well. Just find me by the water when you're ready.
I didn't know the quest changed. I don't know why the quest changed, but the quest changed. There we go. Now the thing finally showed up. Thanks, Lynette. And so you did come over. I was wondering if you'd noticed me. Looks like my concealment failed after all. Failed this time, sorry. Oh well, I didn't put much effort into it anyway. One moment. Traveler observation mode off. chat mode activated. She a robot? Like, previous observation indicates that you are more likely to be enjoying the scenery than just wandering about. Are you here on business? We're looking for a good spot for a photo. I'm looking for someone to help with some photos. Photos. Have you finally decided to end your travels and work at the Sea and Bird? Understandable. Adventurers' income is unstable, and you have Paimon to feed as well. That can't be easy. Wow, that hurts. You're not wrong. Paimon is hard to take care of. No, I'm a loyal member of the Adventurers Guild. Yeah, that's it. Let's go with that. I didn't expect you to be so earnest about the guild. My apologies for the joke. I did not mean to doubt your adventurous spirit. If you come here to take pictures, they must be of the court of Fontaine. Sharp as always, Lynette. Many Steambird reporters come here to take panoramic shots of the court, and sometimes they gossip on the side. All I need to do is keep a low profile and listen silently. But having come so many times, I picked up some photography skills along the way. So, do you require an assistant? If you don't mind, Lynette, could you move into the frame? Yeah, that would be better. Thank you. Understood. I prefer work that doesn't require much talking anyways. How do you want me to pose? Formal. Ooh, actually, I kind of like the formal. Let's check the other ones, but I think the formal looks cool. It's fun. I love how Lynette's face doesn't change the whole time, and her fun pose is just her going, thumbs up, guys. Thumbs up. Wonderful. Let's go the casual pose instead. And I don't know how to... What is this? What is this? It looks almost like sad. I'm just gonna go with the formal pose. Yeah, I like the formal pose. Perfect, say cheese. Why is this so blurry? What in the world? Does Paimon camera have like a smudge on it or what? Must be a bow or the Traveler. Fine, I'll swap to the Traveler again. Alright, so let's go to the Traveler. Let's walk. Oh gosh. Hold on. We'll get there eventually. Nope. A little bit off. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay, I think that's fine. I hate the Traveler. Really, all the characters look at the character they're talking about. I would like them to stare ahead at the camera, but I mean, really, I don't even know how you could change it. Besides maybe like making them do a pose like that. Yeah, it works. Oh, that's cool. No, I do like this, and I love... Thank you. The little dragon just being in the middle between us, upside down, not understanding what's going on. I do like this, though. This is a very cool photo. And it's, like, just far enough apart to make sense. That was good. I like that photo. That was a good one. And the last one. Wield the power of Hydro must be using charge attack. Well, definitely not using Hydro, so great. Gotta find a character that does. Which, we should have a part of our third team, because I think the Wanderer's in the third team, and I used Hydro characters with him. Nope, stay away from the characters with quest marker. Nope. Absolutely not. Do we have any sigils? Oh, that. Okay, oops. Oh yeah, there we go. Upgrade it twice. So what all did we get? Nothing. Not gonna... Nope, doesn't tell me. Or, wait, do you have to actually accept it? Oh, you have to actually, like, accept the rewards. That makes sense. Oh, we got two acquainted fate. I'll take it. That's kind of nice. Alright, let's... reset the camera. Hydro, so let's go to... You know what? Maybe we could use Barbara. Barbara might be a cute one to use here. Let's see. You definitely get it like during the charge, like where she's like jumping up in the air. That's good. I like that. I guess the behind shot works, I guess. And that one's just way too close. Like, it's literally like on top of Barbara. It doesn't help me. Alright, last one. The further we've gone, the more I've realized how vast and lovely this world is. Our adventure continues, and new horizons await our exploration. Weapon must be stored, idle animation in designated area. Oh, we go back to the beginning. I was wondering what this was. I forgot about that. Is this... Oh, hold on. Is this supposed to be like the last photo? Oh no, 11 out of 12. And then the adventure continues. Okay, got you. I'm gonna swap to the Traveler for this one. So this is literally the beginning of our journey. I think it's only fitting. Where is it at? Oh, there's Paimon. Ah, give me the crab. Gotta get the crab meat. Over here, Traveler, over here. Remember this place? It's where our journey began. We've been to so many places since then. Time really flies, huh? Just thinking about it makes Paimon kind of emotional. Oh, she could write a poem right now. Okay. Please, go ahead, oh great bard Paimon. Ah, vast Teyvat. Nice rhyme. It was a... Alright. Valid. How far have we traveled, yet not seen your full breath? Nope, I'm gonna remain silent. I want to continue to hear this. And the thought's gone. It's okay. Yeah, laugh it up. Paimon's used to it by now. But seriously, it's easy to forget where we started after all this traveling. For example, Paimon can't quite remember what sweet medeums taste like nowadays, and that was one of her favorite dishes too. That's why Paimon bought this album in the first place, to take pictures of the places we've been and the people we've met. The end is close once we get back to where we started. That happens pretty often in light novels and films, doesn't it? That's why we're taking a photo here. Not to feel all sad and stuff, because we hope to always remember the road we've taken, all the better to tread the road ahead. Have you been eavesdropping on my conversations with Kazuha? Honestly, though, what the heck? What happened with Paimon? This is all sentimental. Come on, we're trying to create an atmosphere here, and now it's all gone. Don't worry, I understand what you mean. We'll forge ahead. Sure, as long as you get it. Alright, your model for this picture is going to be Teyvat's #1 guide. So, what pose would you like to go for? Let's see, fun pose? All the thumbs up, like it, natural. Oh, the hands behind the back. Okay, yeah, we always... Yep, that's very natural and casual. Oh, not the smirk. That's a Paimon smirk. No, please. You know what? I like the fun pose. I think the thumbs up works here. Yep, I think this is good. Idle animation in designated area. Let's... And with this, I like the... I think I like the sun too. The way the sun kind of like shines on us. That's good. Gonna idle animation or... Oh, come on. Last time you did it within 2 seconds. Come on. Pick it up. There we go. Great. It's a stretching one, but I'll take it. No, whatever. Heck with it. I'll take it. Character must wield the power of Pyro. Character must be using charge or normal attack. Oh, and this is the final one, and we get the book. Oh, wait. The power of Pyro. Well, since we're right by the statue, we can just use the Pyro Traveler. Haha. Oh, wait. For those who don't know, that was a joke. Considering there's no Pyro Traveler. At least as of yet, but still. I'd hope we get the pyro element. That'd be kind of annoying if they just don't allow you to and you have to get 6 out of the 7. I'd be pretty upset. Actually, probably Benny, because Benny's actually able to stay on screen during this. Close enough. Alright, that's all the achievements. Do I have to... Yeah, I'll mute this. I think the same exact sound being played over and over will drive anyone crazy. Sure drives me crazy when I have to listen to it, so I'm sure as heck know it's going to bother everybody else. I did want to check the book out, because I wonder if it like actually works and functions as a like a recording device. And we did get a message. Why did we get a message? Survey. Oh, it's just a survey. Never mind. I don't care that much. Alright, let's check. Their mementos is in here. Oh, so it's not the photos we took, but it's still like all the photos. That's so cool. I like that. I actually like that because I would hate for my photos to be put in that book because my photos are not that good. So I like that. That's cool. And obviously now we finished with all the commissions. So after this, we can straight up just start playing straight through the Archon quest, and we'll see how far we get. I don't know if we'll complete it, but I know we'll definitely be able to complete it for next week. So let's go to the Adventurers Guild, get this marked down. How about the commissions here? Ah, great, I forgot. We have to do the reputation missions. Please wait a moment. Once you've registered, you'll be able to accept commissions here. Natlan is a land full of challenge and opportunity, filled with powerful foes and unexplored ruins. Be bold and confident, and you'll be able to seize these opportunities and accomplish great things. Ad Astra Abyssosk, adventurer, forge onward to reach the stars and conquer the abyss. See, you can tell which abyss she mentioned there, because she didn't capitalize abyss there.
Ad Astra.
I've always felt that's weird. How people will talk about like the abyss as like a deep and dark thing, but then proceed to use the word abyss, like actually referencing the abyss order. It's strange. Like I understand, yeah, okay, they're two separate things, but it's weird why they separate them. I don't know, maybe, I think probably that doesn't make any sense. It's just strange why we capitalize one abyss, and we like, I don't know. It's fine. We'll just continue onward. I don't think I'm going to be able to explain that any way that's going to make sense. I don't even think it really makes sense in my head. I don't think... Complete this quest, unlock that. Nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Making sure there's no more timed missions. To reclaim an ancient name. Alright. Actually, this one's above it, so I think we should be able to teleport up here and then fall down. Right? Yep. Okay, it's right there. Awesome. Makes my life easy. I don't have to travel too far for it. Get a little bit closer, then probably slam down so we don't take fall damage. There it is. Yep. Knew that was going to happen.
Chaska.
Oh, not Otto. Oops, my bad.
Nice to see you again, Wyna. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries, so I'll get right to it. We're here for the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Whoa, hold on a second. At least tell me why you need it first.
Because we're going to be using it for its intended purpose.
Within the Night Kingdom. We need the stone to find her ancient name and rescue her.
Rescue her? From the Night Kingdom?
That's right.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. Going there, a mature warrior would never make such a foolish decision.
What do you mean? What? What do you mean a foolish decision? Leave us alone. We want to save her. Either hand it over or don't.
The nature of battle is unpredictable. You never know how it's going to end. Losing a friend is tragic, but when that happens, the best thing you can do is focus on how to prevent further casualties.
Yeah, but she shouldn't have been
I appreciate
lost.
what you're trying to say, Chief Wyna. But if the price of maturity is abandoning a friend in need, I'll choose foolishness any day. If Kachina's still holding on, then so will I.
Yo,
thought
Mualani
you might say
grew up
that.
fast within these, like, couple scenes.
Is something wrong?
You can tell her voice went from, like, the child, like,
doesn't
oh,
seem
yay,
like it.
fun, and then to being all serious. Which, I mean, you
Life
don't
isn't
blame
complete without
her.
taking risks. That's always been your mantra.
That's sure losing a friend doesn't necessarily
It's
make you, any
The
more
Night
foolish than
Kingdom is a
before.
dangerous place. Can't blame me for checking if you were up to the task.
Ah, just give me
You're
the
that
stone.
determined. Far be it from me to stop you. Here's the stone. Keep it safe, okay? It's not like
The
we
way
have
it's
to spare.
floating makes it look like two
Thank you.
stones. Are we sure it's just one?
Huh. Seems like you two go way back. But aren't you from the Flower Feather Clan, Chaska?
Oh, Chaska's a peacekeeper, so she's famous throughout the tribes. She's always the one people call to resolve conflicts, so we slowly got to know each other that way. Her younger sister Quichi's always hanging around our tribe too. She's helped us out a lot in the past.
Okay, can I say, what is
Oh, you
on
have a younger sister?
what's on Wyna's wrist?
Yes. I'll introduce you to her sometime.
Like,
Okay,
Wyna
let's
has like
get
a
back to
really
business.
cool armband or whatever it is, and I
Wyna,
really want to know
how
what
do
it
we use the
is.
stone?
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night Kingdom is like a river flowing with concepts, and the ancient name you seek is like a tiny fish swimming downstream. In that sense, the stone is like a fishing boat drifting down the river, but the boat alone isn't enough. You need a fisherman experienced enough to steer it in the right direction.
We couldn't do that ourselves?
I mean,
Little
I
practice,
can't. Don't
I'm
look at
sure you
me.
could. You have the strength and the talent. If you want to make sure this works, though, I could recommend someone to you.
Who?
Thanks, Wyna. Dang.
Vichama, a legendary warrior and scout from our tribe. He's got a keen eye and a well-honed intuition. Even his ancient name means to seek. If you're fishing for a name, you're gonna want him on the boat.
Wow, that actually is incredibly helpful. What the heck?
Chama? Why does that name sound familiar?
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. I've heard stories about him.
Oh, yeah, he does
Where
sound
can we
familiar.
find him?
That makes more sense.
Ever since Malco passed, he spends most of his time gazing out at the scenery from the cliff tops. Follow the path that way, and I'm sure you'll find him.
I was actually thinking like the same
Go
thing.
look
Why
for
does it
him.
sound familiar? That makes a lot more sense, knowing that Atea used to be
Good
hot
luck.
spring buddies.
I hope everything goes well.
Alright, where is he at? Oh, literally right over here. Thanks, that actually helps make things 30 times easier, just being right in front of us.
Someone admiring the scenery from the cliff tops. Ah, that must be him.
Yeah, he's like right on the edge. He really is admiring the scenery, that's for sure.
Hello there. Are you Vichama?
That's me. Did you need something?
Yeah. Yo, wait.
What? You're saying you can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom? How is that even possible?
I think this has probably been said before, but I don't think I was expecting him to have this deep of a voice either. He has that like NPC look that just has like a I don't know how to say it, like almost like my type of voice where it's just a normal like talking voice, not like what people would assume to be like a deep voice. I was not prepared for that. I have to agree with other people. This is not okay.
If you really think about it, anything's possible in that
All right,
place.
that's fine. No, it's
But
okay.
that would
It's okay.
mean-
Are you okay? You don't look so good.
I'm sure. What is it, Malvaka? I'm sure they probably passed in the Night
Everything's
Kingdom.
fine. I'll help you, but I do have a small request. After I help you find Kachina's ancient name, I want to use the stone to look for my friends as well.
Your friend? Oh, why not mention someone named
Malco.
Malco?
That
Is
makes
who
more
you're
sense.
talking about?
Yes, but I'd rather not get into it if it's all the same to you.
I ain't
That's
one to
not a
judge.
problem. We agree to your request.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find Kachina's ancient name, it's only right that we return the favor.
That's it.
Then we're
I'm
agreed.
not one person to
I
ask
have a
too
look
many
at the
questions
stone?
about that. Yeah, that's like 100% that looks like 2 stones. I'm not crazy to think that. And they float separately, too.
I see. From what I can tell, it functions
It is 2
almost like an
stones. I was
abyssal
right.
pylon.
You can see it right
Both
there.
connect the Night Kingdom to the living world.
I don't know why they call it
Once the
Spirit
connection is
Stone.
established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like a predator honing in on the scent of blood. So we have to be sure not to use it in a tribal settlement.
Good to know. Thank
Wow,
you for letting
got
us
all
know.
that just from looking at it?
I just picked up on the basics, really. I still have no idea why it works. You said someone named Lali invented this. They must be a genius. I'll go find an
Did
open
they?
area and start setting things up.
That one I don't
In the
remember
meantime,
hearing about.
I need you to get 2 things for me.
No, oh my
We'll
gosh,
go
not
right away.
Tainari. Kanish
What do
probably
you need?
mentioned it at one point.
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around here carries them, so no need to go anywhere special. Oh, and I need to build a net out of them, so make sure you get a good amount.
A
Wait,
net?
are you saying you're going to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient name? How does that work when one's tangible and one's not?
By creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a corresponding concept in the Night Kingdom. Basically, I'm going to use the concept of a net to catch something equally intangible, an ancient name.
That actually makes a lot of sense. What the heck?
What about the second thing you needed?
Huh. He's
Right.
very
I need
intelligent.
one-
That's scary.
No, 2 chunks of obsidian. Once we bring the ancient names into our world, we'll need a place to store them. Normally, you can only
Aw.
get obsidian from the Children of Echoes, but I heard there's a traveling merchant from that tribe around here somewhere, so maybe you can try your luck there.
Gotcha!
I like that. I'm glad he's optimistic because
Alright,
you could hear it in
let's
his
split up.
voice. The whole
See that clearing?
like, oh,
Let's
needing
meet
2
over
of
there when you're
them.
done.
One for Kachina,
Oh,
one
and
for his friend
you can send
Malvaka,
someone with
or
me if you want.
Malka.
In case you're worried I might take the stone for myself.
What do you think, Chaska?
There's no need. Lena spoke highly of you. That means you're trustworthy.
I appreciate it, even though that doesn't mean much to me anymore. Anyway, it'll take some
There's a
time to set
very
everything up,
deep
so
sadness
no
from
need
him,
to
and that
rush.
makes me
I'll
kind
see
of
you in a
sad
bit.
too. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's go. Get everything he
What an
needs and
odd
finally
guy.
leave.
He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
Well, yeah, he wants to find his friend. Wouldn't you
I
be
don't have
invested?
any more insight than you, Paimon. Let's just focus on the preparations for now. Hang on, Kachina. We're coming for you.
Make preparations. Where are they at? The ones over. There's a downstairs. Is there seriously a whole downstairs? Oh, it's just like a little outlook. Okay. I was about to freak out. I'm like, there's no way they literally built like an entire layer and then an
Hello?
entirely another
Do you
layer
have any
underneath.
hook ropes for sale?
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes. How much for your whole stock?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, the whole thing? Let me see. That would be 30,000 mora in total. Deal?
Deal.
Is it?
Wait. Really?
What, you want me to drive down the price? We just need these as fast as possible.
That was a very interesting way of holding up a 3.
No problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are usually used by rock climbing enthusiasts. If you want to learn, Roka's the person you want to ask.
We're not using them for rock climbing. Thank you, though.
All right. That's everything. Here you go.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the traveling merchant Bichama mentioned.
Yeah, he definitely looks like he knows what he's doing when it comes to rock, considering the dude's surrounded by rocks. I think I trust this dude. I'm not gonna lie. I think I trust him. Give me some iron chunks, though. Yeah, I trust you. Let's see. What do you gotta say?
Excuse me. Do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes. I've got a chunk for sale right over there.
A chunk.
Perfect. Is that the only one, though? We actually need two.
That might be tough. Tell you what, I'll take a look through these boxes over here, and we'll see what we can find.
Thank you so much. We'll wait here.
Gosh, I hope he has two. That'd be so upsetting that the only reason we can't help out Vishama is because we literally
Relax.
couldn't find another piece of obsidian.
Everything's going according to plan.
I know, it's just... I could tell Vichama feels the same way about his friend that I do about Kachina. I hope this chunk of obsidian isn't the only one. Kachina always carries all sorts of shiny stones with her. If I was the one trapped in the Night Kingdom, she'd have a whole pile of obsidian ready in a heartbeat.
Calm down, Mualani. It's not like people just hold obsidian.
I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady. How does it look?
Oh, that actually looks perfect.
Thank you. How much do I owe you?
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here collecting dust.
3,000
3,000 more for both.
for
Here you
obsidian.
go. By the way, I heard you mention Vichama just now. You running an errand for him then?
Wow.
How's he doing? Malco's been gone for 5 years now.
Oh
It's
man.
about time he started to move forward.
I bet you anything we're probably not gonna find Malco. There's no
I heard
way.
about it in passing while I was out drinking one night, but I don't know all the details. Vichama and Malco grew up together, and even made a name for themselves together. Malco was an amazing fighter, capable of knocking out multiple opponents in a single hit, while Vichama excelled at scouting and analyzing the battlefield. The two made an excellent team, and managed to beat back the Abyss several times. 5 years ago, they both emerged triumphant in the pilgrimage, and were placed on the same team to fight the Abyss. But on the eve of battle, the Abyss launched an attack on their tribe, and Vichama suffered an injury to his leg while attempting to rescue someone.
Oh no.
Then what happened?
So he couldn't participate, and I bet you anything they lost.
The team agreed that he couldn't fight the Abyss in his condition.
Oh
Vichama
man.
didn't argue. He knew going to the front lines with an injured leg would make him a burden in battle. So they raised the issue with the Pyro Archon, and she agreed to let him stay behind. It's just... Malco and the others ended up facing hordes of abyssal monsters in numbers that far exceeded anyone's expectations.
Oh
The team made
man.
an error in judgment, and they fell to the onslaught.
Made an error in judgment that
Vichama
he
went
probably
into
could
a
have
deep depression
foreseen.
After that, he blames himself for everything.
It was an impossible situation. It doesn't sound like it was his fault. Of course it wasn't his fault, but he's gonna blame himself because he thinks it was. I mean, really, what else can you do in that situation? There's nobody else you can blame but yourself.
Oh, you're not wrong. But it's possible he chooses to blame himself. Not because he did something wrong, but because he wasn't able to do anything at all. I've tried convincing him
Man,
to move
the poor
forward,
dude.
to stop dwelling on the past. But the shadow of Malco's death hangs over him still. The Abyss has caused so much suffering, and some wounds never heal. I wish there was something he could do to make himself feel better. But... anyway, that's the gist of it. Maybe you could help him talk things through sometime. I would really appreciate it.
Oh man. I mean, that just stinks. Like, what are you supposed to say to someone like that? I mean, you can't just say, like, yo, yeah, you could try to say, oh, it wasn't your fault, but, I mean, what is that gonna do, really, at the end of thing? Being like, oh, yeah, you know, it wasn't your fault, don't feel bad. Like, yeah, that's basically like telling someone, oh, don't be sad. Like, okay, yeah, that works as a solid piece of advice. I'm kind of wonder how you would, I don't know. I want to see how they play this out, because I don't, granted, obviously we're going to try to save her, but, or I guess, I don't know who Malco is, but I'm assuming that, I'm assuming we don't save Malco, unfortunately. That's my big assumption behind all of this. Would it be cool? 100%. But, I mean, like they even said, made it even sound like living in the Night Kingdom for like a week will just completely erode all concept of yourself. So, I'm assuming that 5 years might be a little too long. Can we make it up this? I have no clue. Sure as heck gonna find out though, so let's see. Oh wait, I literally could just...
Right here.
Yeah, that would work. Forgot that swapping to Kachina was an option. Thanks, Kachina. I appreciate you.
Did you get everything?
Thanks, Natlan, for allowing me to do that.
Yep, it's all here. When do we start?
I've made all the necessary adjustments, so we're good to go.
Really?
As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name, and then you return the favor.
Could I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Are you seeking your friend's ancient name for the same reason as us? That's a valid point. Mostly because I feel like he has to know that there's no way that we can find Malco's ancient name and bring them back. That's just, it's not possible.
Yes. After Malco fell...
Yeah, that was an
scoured
interesting
the
dot,
battlefield
dot,
to
dot.
see what happened. It turned out he wasn't bested by some impossibly powerful
Malco is a
foe.
he. That is entirely
He
my
was
bad.
dragged to his grave by the sheer number of enemies.
I've never heard the
If I
name
had been
Malco,
there,
so I
would've
honestly
been able
didn't
to
know
sense the danger.
exactly
I
who it
could've
would be.
warned them not to advance. I've always blamed myself for what happened. But when you told me about Kachina, I realized there's a chance Malco might also be alive, fighting for survival in the Night Kingdom.
For 5
But
years?
that happened several years ago, right?
I say, are you sure?
The Pyro Archon said all life within the Night Kingdom eventually becomes one with the Sea of Souls.
There might not be much hope, but I still have to try. Malco and I promised each other, even if we never managed to root out the Abyss for good, we would fight together until the end.
I don't think
All right,
Vishama's coming out
let's
of
get to
this.
it. I'll
I
start
think he
searching
ends
for a
up staying in the Sea
conceptualized
of
version of
Souls
Kachina's
as well.
ancient name. If you see any fragments scattered around the area, please collect them. Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle. As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom.
Oh
The
man.
Abyss will likely emerge in response.
Gosh dang it, I should have figured that was gonna happen, but I guess I didn't want to think about it.
Look at that golden thing. It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer.
So let me guess, I'm gonna collect these and then all of a sudden some nice little abyss monsters are gonna come out. Or
Whoa, monsters
not.
incoming. Watch out, everyone!
Oh, there we go. Alright, well,
Teamwork is dreamwork. Clear the area!
start blasting them. I probably should have used Zhongli's ult first, but that's fine.
Yeah. Boba, get them. Eat this. Fire! Well,
It's fire. Yeah, called Fire Cannon.
hey there.
Oh, well, it's not like we're not doing damage. Not like we are doing damage, but we're not doing damage. That's a plus.
We go.
Nope, get back in the thing.
Watch out.
Well, that's another one defeated. And blast.
Right here.
It's almost there. I'm sure there's probably going to be like at least 3 waves, maybe. I don't think there'll be 4. I think it's probably going to be nice and even 3. Okay, there's more enemies than I was expecting. I thought it was going to be like the... I thought we were gonna collect more shards and then turn around and oh gosh, what is it? And then have another wave, but I guess not. I just realized that this Pyromage's shield is probably gonna be almost impossible to crack. Gosh dang it, of course. Of course it had to be Pyro, and half my team's Pyro and the other half's Geo. Because that'll make my life easier. I mean, the shield's slowly breaking, so that's a plus, I guess. Almost there. I love how he's just sitting there and he's like very calm about this. Like there are enemies surrounding you and he's just sitting there still doing the ritual. Granted, I appreciate him for that. That's helps out a lot. Get back in the mech. Or your driller or whatever you want to call it. The Abyss Mage is out of... Oh, did he get out? He did end up getting out. Awesome. Oh, is this... Oh, we defeated the other Abyss monster, so it's literally just the mage. I'll probably try to get in some elemental particles for my other characters. Alright, so now we have 2 bursts. 3 bursts.
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long. We're getting close.
You better be right. This is getting a little bit crazy. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. Do they disappear after a bit? Oh. They disappear after a bit. That's why they... I keep running to, like, the fragment locations and they're just gone when I get there. I guess it also doesn't help to keep running out of stamina every 5 seconds. There we go. I think we're gonna have to purify him because he's looking really bad.
Quick, take it.
Nice catch.
I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just a little longer.
Oh no.
Something's not right. The power of the Abyss is getting stronger.
Vichama, you need to stop now.
The Abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep going. You'll die.
I should have died 5 years ago.
He's
Just need a little more
okay.
time. Please, I'm almost there.
Understood. I'll help buy you some time. Yeah, that's what's...
Thank you.
I appreciate that we're finally using our purification powers to the absolute max. Oh, you have to... This is gonna sound really bad, but I can tap pretty fast.
The power of the Abyss is strong.
Oh my gosh. This is like breaking my keyboard. Oh gosh, and my thumb. Ow. Jeez Louise.
This power.
Oh my goodness.
Hanging in there?
I'm way too good at spamming keyboard buttons. Jeez Louise. Ow. That hurts. Okay, hold on. Ow. Shake my hand off a little bit. Okay. Jeez. I can't hold them back much longer. We're running out of time.
Malco. No, why can't I find him? Why?
We need to pull him out of
We
there.
can't wait any longer. Pull him away from the stone, Mualani.
I already tried, but the power of the Abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible rope.
In that case, we have no choice. I'm sorry, Sea Molly.
We're gonna break
Get
the stone, I'm guessing.
Chaka, wait!
Wait, that's a cool bow. Hold on. That is a cool bow. Yo, I want the signature weapon just for the bow. That's so pretty. I wish I'd paused it at the upper view because that looked a lot cooler there. Man.
Ouch. What happened just now? It looked like the spirit speaker stone was...
Blown
The
up?
stone's power was spiraling out of control. The only way to stop it was to destroy it.
Did
We
Vishama
were all caught in
escape?
the shockwave of the explosion. You might feel dizzy for a while, but that's normal.
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
Dodge it. I think I just took it
said to get
full
back.
front to the face.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska. We were this close to getting dragged into the explosion.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
pretty close, Chaska.
I'll be more careful next time.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece. Wait, where's Vichama? Vichama!
Is he even... he's alive.
I couldn't find Malko's ancient name. It must be completely gone by now.
I would
Once your
assume so.
ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. From the very beginning, I knew there was a slim chance, but still. And now... it's too late to save him. From the minute he left that day, it was already too late.
Man.
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years. Let's just give him some space.
I worry if we give him some space, he's gonna do
What's that
something.
in your hands, Vichama? It looks like something's glowing.
Oh, did he get it?
This is...
Wait, what? Uh-oh.
Hey, Malco. Got any strength left?
Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last words? Sure.
Oh, man, did it capture one of his last moments?
Too bad. No one will get to hear them.
Oh, nice addition to the Rift Town walking in the
I
background.
never thought I'd actually die on this mission. Not that I'm afraid to die. It's just... hard. Thinking about my mom's face when she hears the news.
Wow, that's like the worst part ever, honestly.
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. My parents died a long time ago. They won't have to mourn me.
But what about Fishama? What the heck? What's up with that, man?
Pisak! Always had to beat me at everything, didn't you? Right to the end, you were never one for goodbyes. Maybe you're right. Maybe no one will get to hear our last words. But just in case,
Oh, no.
Vichama, I'm so glad you didn't come with us.
Oh, man.
Don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
I think it's even worse if the Rift Towns got to him first. Oh, man.
Was that a memory?
But the only thing he probably was able to salvage.
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Feeling any better, Fishama?
Of course. Seeing him, hearing his voice again, it makes me unbelievably happy. But it also brings with it an even deeper pain.
A deeper pain? Why?
Well, sometimes you don't need to ask why,
Malcolm was always
Paimon.
the type to put on a brave face. But in that memory just now, his hands were shaking, and his smile was forced.
Yeah, I'm not gonna act like I saw that. Really?
For all these years, I regretted not being able to fight alongside him to the end. And now I know, at the end of his life, he was thinking the same thing.
Vichama.
I'm fine. Actually, I heard Chief Wyna wasn't really on board with your plan to go to the Night Kingdom. When you asked for my help, I hesitated too. I knew helping you find your friend's ancient name meant leading you one step closer to danger. But I also understood why you had to try. Everyone has regrets in life, but not everyone gets the chance to make up for them. Once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our most valuable qualities as warriors. In that sense, We might as well choose the braver path from the very beginning.
A more courageous way? You mean fighting while injured? Ooh, listen, the fighting while injured might be a little too deep. Let's just say a more courageous way.
If I could do it all over again, I would have followed Malco to the front lines no matter what. Even with an injured leg, there were still things I could have done. That way, even if the outcome stayed the same, I still would have fought alongside him to the end. There are critical junctures in life, and if you don't seize the chance to act, there's no going back. That's something I had to learn in hindsight. But you're still at the crossroads of your journey, so I hope you can walk away without regrets.
Thank you, Vichama. I feel even more determined now. Kachina will come back to us. I'll make sure of it. I promised I would find her, and I intend to keep that promise.
That's good to hear. Strange. My body, it's...
Oh no, please
Once
don't.
abyssal corrosion enters the body, a portion will fuse itself to your internal organs. Even though the Traveler possesses powers of purification, the corrosion can never be fully eradicated. Thanks
Really?
to her, though, you were only briefly exposed. Slowing your breathing and controlling your emotions should help you keep the symptoms in check.
I actually did not know that. Thanks for telling us that. Good to know for future endeavors.
That does make me feel better. You seem very knowledgeable about all this.
Yeah, it's very
Just
creepy
speaking
that you're
from
this
experience,
knowledgeable.
That's all.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great start. Let's get Vichama back to his tribe and tell Wyneth the good news.
I want to know how Chaska
and
knows about
apologize for
purification.
destroying the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Because it means someone else
We had no
has
choice,
the
though,
power
so
at one
he'll
point.
probably understand. Right?
No, we're gonna be in trouble. It wouldn't be the first time we've gotten yelled at for accidentally breaking something, so, happens, I guess.
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand there like that? I don't know what you want from me.
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Wyna. I can hear it in your voice.
Uh-oh.
Honestly, it's just one thing after another with you two. They're back.
Was this the...
What are you doing here?
Don't play dumb with your own sister.
Oh.
You know exactly why I'm here.
Okay, I think they actually mentioned her name. That's my bad. That's on me for forgetting.
Chaska for a few minutes. You come with me.
Uh-oh. Somebody got in trouble.
I'll be just a moment.
I love how her younger sister's acting like a mom here. That's great.
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by blood, it's kind of a long story.
Oh, really? I actually thought they were related, but alright. Right, she did just call herself Chaska's sister now. But it feels like there's more to the story. Yeah, there probably is, but considering, you know, they said they aren't related by blood, so there's definitely more to it.
It's not really my story to tell, but I guess it's not a secret. You see, Chaska was actually raised by cuckoo sores. She was
But what
afflicted
now?
with a rare disease when she was a child, and abandoned in the wild as a result. The Abyss found her out there, all on her own, and tried to devour her. But in the end, all that did was trigger her will to live.
Dang.
The strength of will pushed her to survive, but it also planted a seed of conflict within her. Eventually, she was adopted by the cuckoo sores. Wherever they went, she followed, getting into fights right and left.
For some reason, Paimon can totally imagine that.
We barely know her too,
When
jeez.
Chaska finally returned to human society, it was Koichi's parents who adopted her. At the time, Chaska still had a habit of getting into fights, so Koichi was always taking her around, apologizing to everyone.
Did she also happen to accidentally
I
blow
remember
up
those
people by
days.
not telling them in
One
time?
of those fights was definitely with me. But, you know, kids. You're fighting one minute and your friend's the next.
Yeah,
Eventually,
that's
she found
actually a
way
fair
to rein
assumption.
in that desire to fight. And now she's who people call to resolve conflicts. She's known as the Peacemaker.
Yeah, the peacemaker who
Sounds
solves
like
it by
she still
conflicts.
argues with Koichi, though.
It's a good peacemaking
Don't
method.
siblings usually
Use
stop
conflict.
fighting when they get older?
That's partly my fault. Koichi asked me to stop Chaska from doing anything dangerous, but you probably know by now, once Chaska makes up her mind, there's no changing it.
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried to talk us out of going to the Night Kingdom. Chaska even said that wasn't like you.
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when you're young, because by the time you're my age, you couldn't attempt something like that even if you wanted to. Better try now than live with regrets later. That's what I say.
Well, considering we're saving a
Still,
friend, I
I
don't
can
necessarily
understand
know
where
if
she's
you
coming from.
should stop us.
In the
It's
end,
kind of messed
nobody
up.
wants to sit back and let a loved one put their life on the line.
That's also fair, too.
All right, it's just the two of us now. You have 1 minute to explain yourself.
Ooh, she
I
is
don't have anything to
mad.
say. You don't have to approve, but you should know I only do what's necessary.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind my back and then play it down as if it's just a trip abroad.
Well, it is.
Well,
Just a trip to the Night
Technically,
Kingdom,
I
you know,
am going
casually.
abroad, right?
Oh.
Again with the excuses.
Oh.
We agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of danger. If it's not something urgent, you can only engage in level 2 danger and below. You can only go up to level 3 if a situation is so dire there's absolutely no alternative. But a trip to the Night Kingdom? If that's not a level 4, I don't know what is. And you were just going to sneak into the place without saying anything.
Yeah, it probably would have made
Sneak
you
into
stress a
the
lot
place.
less.
I always planned on walking in there with my head held high.
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you?
Oh.
He promised me he'd stop you from doing anything dangerous. Oh, it's like he didn't even try.
Oh, great. Now she's going to
You
go
feel
on a
like you
war
went back on his
path.
word. What if I told you my mind was made up, and there was nothing he could have done? Not even by force.
Oh, I knew it. So he did try to say something, but you didn't listen.
Man, she's changing her mind every 5 seconds.
If you were in my shoes, you'd make the same decision.
You don't know that. I'm a doctor, and I handle logistics. If you're going to waltz into a dangerous situation where you could lose control at any moment, it's my duty to say something.
All right, whatever. Anything else?
And she's just like, whatever, just continue.
You... What do you mean, anything else? Why don't you reflect on what you've done and promise me you'll stay put?
She ain't going to
Time
stay
out.
put.
Is this one of our normal arguments or a serious one?
Chaska, does it sound
Does
like
she
I'm joking?
really?
Then you need to know something. What happened to Kachina was partially my fault. I can't leave her there to die. That's not who I am.
What do you mean it was
Person
partially
you
your
become
fault?
When you lose control, that's also not who you are.
That's a different issue. You said it yourself. A person is only as good as their morals. If I want to live in Natlan, I need to display qualities that make me worthy of this nation.
I've also told you that managing your
This
condition
nation?
is equally important.
Sometimes
What
you
is
have
up
to
with
make
Chaska?
sacrifices. All right, let's.
Cheska's
stop
got
this
something
here.
going on that's
if
a
we
lot.
keep going, I might actually have to get serious. And I think Wina prefers his roof attached to his house.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
I think she meant it as a threat.
Koichi! Younger sisters are supposed to listen to their elders.
Ooh.
So, you're really going to go, no matter what I say? I'm supposed to be your sister.
Then support me. I'll be back. All you have to do is wait.
Chaska. So, that's it. Why'd you have to turn out to be so darn annoying?
I mean, really none of them are at fault. Chaska wants to do something, but
else.
unfortunately her
Something you
sister is
wanted to say?
worried. Reasonably
I know you're
worried.
related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted the exact same way, down to the very tone of voice.
It's funny
not my
how
place to get involved.
non-blood related
But I will
siblings
say
act
this.
the exact same.
Try to spend a little more
It's
time
funny.
with your sister. You're tough kids. That doesn't mean you have to go it alone.
Thank you.
Nice piece of advice.
Anytime.
That was
Alright.
good. I like
If you're
that.
done with the Spirit Speaker Stone, you might as well hand it over.
Oh, here's the
According to
moment.
Kniech, it's an important ceremonial artifact, so it'd be safer to keep it with me.
About that.
About that.
A lip. Thanks,
If only
Mualani.
Tone Gift Bard was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Liar.
I actually was thinking about the Holy Liar as well, so that's funny.
Huh?
Thanks, Chaska, for straight up just saying that.
I see. Sounds like it was an urgent situation. If someone's life was on the line, then you had no choice.
I don't think he likes
Still,
that situation, but
Signale's
it
going
happens.
to be a nightmare to deal with now that you've broken her stuff. I'll explain everything to her later. Stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom, okay? I'll wait here for your safe return.
So wait, now that we found our ancient name, what are we supposed to do past this? I'm confused. Oh, Utabiti. Hold on, I want to see this. Yep. Got the quest item Utabiti's ancient name. Kachina's ancient name. This plain, unadorned obsidian seems to be a bit heavier than expected. It is said that you can use it to find Kachina's approximate. Oh, you use it to find her. It's like a compass. Okay, that helps. Thank you. That makes life about 30 times more easier if it just outright told me what I'm doing things for and remind me what we're doing it. We'll probably have to go to a statue soon. I want to make sure to get all of our characters healed up before we actually go into the Night Kingdom, whatever that may be.
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name, too!
Oh yeah, I forgot that we actually saw the gigantic explosions that happened at the stadium.
Well, it's fairly complicated. Let me give you the condensed version.
Learn of the Pyro Archon's battle against the Capitan, as well as her sacrifice.
Again? We can't go anywhere without them causing trouble.
But what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power? Won't they try to take advantage of the situation?
Well, I'll try,
That's why
but
it has to be our little secret. No one else can know, or we're asking for trouble.
Mualani's over here like, ooh, shh.
Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but I won't lie to you. With multiple factions closing in, there's nothing comforting about the situation we're facing.
Really?
All you need to do is focus on your goal. You can leave the complicated matters to me.
I'm just very
I can
confused
also
why
step in
the
on Pyro
Fatui's
Archon's
fighting
behalf.
against us right
There's
now.
a limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll help you however I can.
Because I don't think
There's no
Capitan
need
wants to
be so
destroy
modest,
Natlan.
young son. Your incredible strength has long been a well-known fact. You're the pride of your tribe.
Archon, I'm sorry about before. You have so much on your plate, so much that you have to worry about. But all I could do was focus on my own feelings.
You have nothing to be sorry about. We all
That's
get
a sign of a
overwhelmed by our
great person to
emotions,
admit your
myself
faults. That
included.
is hard.
Your reaction to Kachina's disappearance, I understand that feeling very well.
I say it's hard because I think I
Well,
definitely struggle
now
with
that.
that.
We have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down. Follow me.
Trying to admit when you're wrong is not necessarily the easiest. Are we just walking behind the... Uh-oh. Is there a spy? No? Okay, I thought there was like a spy behind the scenes. Is this our room? What is this?
What is this place?
Thanks, Paimon, for asking. That makes my life easier.
Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
Yep, it's her room.
Good eye. This is where I store all the various mementos I've collected.
That's actually kind of
I've never seen
adorable.
this
I
place
love that.
before. There's so many things in here.
It looks like there are
That's
items
cool.
from every tribe. Collecting them must have taken a lot of effort.
People probably give her
I
stuff and she keeps
suppose you
them
could
to
think of it as a hobby
commemorate
of
it.
sorts. In Natlan, everyone grows up listening to the stories of heroes. And physical items do a far better job of preserving those stories than our own memory.
Aw,
Now,
that's so sweet. I love
still
that.
have some preparations to make for the ceremony.
Finding out she's like
so feel
actually
free
trying to be
take a look around in the
close and
meantime.
personal with all of
If you're
her
curious about an
all of
item,
her nation
I'm more than
members.
willing to tell you about its origins.
Alright, we'll have a look.
Oh, 100%. I'm gonna ask about every item I possibly can. I want to know. I'm curious. Examine the mementos. Oh, we actually swapped. Okay, cool. I swapped characters. Since we already really kind of know about the talisman, and just to make sure we can want to make sure we can ask about the ones we don't know about first.
There are so many jars and potions around here. Do they have anything to do with alchemy?
No.
We know a thing or two
Those
about
belong
that.
to the Masters of the Nightwind. They're ceremonial tools used to amplify the ability to communicate with the Night Kingdom and the Wyab. Yamaya is an expert in this field, and she taught me a lot. Even though she appears stoic and serious, she actually has a keen sense of humor. The tools you see here are quite traditional. Her students found them outdated, so she passed them on to me. The contents of the jars aren't all that special. Oh, except the big jar in the middle. That's what she really wanted to give me.
Looks pretty.
Ooh, must be something really cool. What's inside?
I love how Paimon just kind of
Grape juice.
Huh?
Same, Paimon.
It's quite tasty, although probably expired by now.
I love how Paimon kind of immediately moseyed on over to her. Oh, wait, we can keep asking? Oh, never mind. Let's go around the whole room. Alright, observe jar. What about observing this belt? What about this belt? Looks like a
That
wrestling belt.
Bigger than Paimon's head.
The
Comparatively, it
collective of
actually does
Khunti
look
are
like
known
that.
for their bodybuilding competitions and contests of strength. This belt is a symbol of great honor within the tribe.
You've got to be kidding
The
me.
association
There's a
of strength might
bodybuilding,
also have been the reason
bodybuilding.
The original belt was extremely
Oh, what are they
heavy.
called?
It was difficult for even 2 people to lift.
Oh gosh, not
And
village.
Even if a warrior had the strength to put it on,
Oh, whatever,
wearing it for
bodybuilding
any
group,
length of
that's
time
fine.
Would still leave them gasping for breath.
Sounds like it.
So the owner of the original belt, Kitera, commissioned a craftsman to make a copy identical in appearance but far lighter in weight. That is the belt you see before you. He would often wear this version when training in order to protect his waist.
Or he made a lighter version so he could wear it all the time and show it off.
That's also a valid point. I mean, it looks like a cool belt. I'd wear it. What do you have to say?
Make sure to handle everything with care. This cup, for example, it's heavier than it looks.
Well, understood. Granted, I wasn't going to throw anything around anyways, but good to note.
This flower looks like it's thriving. You must be good at taking care of plants, Archon.
They are really pretty. I will have to admit, Chaska. They look very pretty. I like those flowers. Also love to,
This fishing
you know,
basket looks
have some of
familiar.
those, but whatever. Observe fishing equipment. Well, probably because it's from your village. That's probably why you know what it
There's
is.
a fishing rod here. It must have belonged to the people of the springs.
That's right. It belongs to a legendary fisherman named Matavaru. I have his entire set of fishing equipment, actually.
Oh, wow.
He and I met in a tavern. He told me about a particular kind of giant fish and his meticulous plan to catch it.
Did he ever catch
In
it?
his eyes, I saw a hunger and a strong fighting spirit. To him, the sea was the battlefield upon which he staked his honor.
Paimon, please ask the question if you ever caught
Did he do it?
Yes, thank you, Paimon. Thank you.
The next time I saw him, he was covered in scars. It turned out the fish he sought had been corroded by the abyss.
Aw,
He managed to
man.
kill the fish, but sustained a serious injury in the process, which meant he could never go deep-sea fishing again.
And so he
The
gave all
fisherman claimed
the equipment to
victory
you.
if he fails to bring back his catch. That's what he asked me in the end.
Well, Paimon thinks he won.
That was my answer.
Well,
as
so yeah, if
well.
he defeated the fish, I
The
think that counts.
experience was far more valuable than the prize itself. In the end, he didn't want his tools to go to waste, so he gave them to me.
Wait, that means you also know how to fish.
That doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
Maybe we can go head to head sometime.
Can I just say, I like the Pyro Archon a lot more than a lot of the other Archons. Don't get me wrong, the other Archons are cool. But I feel like when it comes to, like, if I wanted to hang out with someone after, like, an after-school hangout, definitely the Pyro
I'm sure you're
Archon.
familiar with this one already. Atea was rarely ever without it.
She would definitely be the one to
talisman
go out,
brought her
like,
a lot of luck in battle.
I don't know, gosh, I don't even know what to say. What would we do? I think fishing would be fun, don't get me wrong. I think she'd be the one to, like, wanted to go out, like, kayaking or something. I say kayaking because that's about the only thing I can think of right now. And we were also talking about fishing, so... so it's, like, about the only thing that came to my head. That's a weapon? What the heck?
Whoa, this weapon is huge! Which tribe did it belong to?
Ah, that weapon belonged to Teyvat, a hero from 500 years ago.
Wait, that's a
Strictly
picture.
Speaking, he didn't belong to any single tribe.
I want to look at that
And
picture in a
that's
few
because
seconds.
Even before the disaster with the Abyss broke out, he had already been exiled.
Exiled? Why?
Exiled?
Thank you.
It was a punishment imposed out of necessity, but he accepted it all the same. He believed it was what he deserved.
And
When the
necessity?
Abyss attacked, the tribes found themselves in urgent need of a powerful figure to lead them into the battle, and there was no one more courageous or resolute than him. He united the 6 tribes and accomplished great feats throughout the war.
So they kicked him out of
Ultimately,
one
he
tribe so he could actually
And because
help
he had already
all of
lost
them.
his ancient name, the Ode of Resurrection was unable to bring him back. And so, he was laid to rest, alongside the countless warriors and civilians who lost their lives, buried in the soil of his native land.
That would be why.
Wow. He sounds like a true hero.
Except banishment and being all alone, all to save
Indeed.
everyone.
Even now, his story is told throughout the land.
That's awesome. That's a really powerful thing. Is this like... Is that like a picture of the Pyro Archon before she became the Archon? Because it looks like, like mother... it looks like, mother, father, sister, maybe? And then obviously the Saurians that aren't really like pets, but more like friends. That's cool. I love how they added that little detail.
To settle. So let's wait a little longer.
How does that feel?
What do you think of my collection? Do you feel like you have a better understanding of Natlan's culture now?
Like when you become the Archon, you just have to watch your
Each item
family
represents a
eventually
different story.
age and
Seems like
die.
Natlan's really been through a lot.
How does she handle it? That just sounds miserable.
Does every item hold a special memory, just like Atea's talisman?
Well, yeah, we just went through every single one that
That's
we
right.
asked
The items
about.
in my collection actually serve a similar purpose to the ancient names passed down among the tribes. They demonstrate the true shape of time.
The shape of time?
Saying shape when in reference of time
Most
is
people
interesting.
perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. We cannot change the past or predict the future.
Yeah.
There's also a different theory, one that I believe to be closer to the truth. Namely, that the past, present, and future all exist at once.
I kinda get what you mean by that.
Sure she understands.
The concept I kind of
Let's say your
understand.
journey ended right now. Thinking back on your experience in each nation, which one would you say was the most important?
I'd have to say all of them.
Exactly. Even at the end of your journey, the things you experienced along the way don't cease to exist. They become part of who you are. Take out a portion of that journey, and you would likely make very different decisions, and eventually arrive at a very different destination.
That's a very valid
The
point.
future is
I
the
like
same
that.
way. It exists even though it has yet to come to pass. We just lack the means to perceive it. Of course, there are those with the power to foresee the future. They simply call it by a different name. Fate. You're quite familiar with that concept, I would imagine.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just slightly.
Kinda make sense. The future hasn't happened, but already exists.
I like her definition. I
Humanity
think that's
excels
cool.
at living in the present.
The shape of
But too
time is
often we forget the
cool.
past
A very
and
interesting
neglect the
concept and
future.
idea of hers. So ancient names record the past.
While the pilgrimage and the Night Warden Wars lead us to a better future.
Wow.
Only by uniting the people of Natlan
I guess
across
when you've lived
countless eras
for
can
over
we
probably
fight back
500 years,
against
you
an
would,
enemy as
you know,
formidable as
figure
the
this stuff
Abyss.
out over time.
To come up with such a set of rules, the first Pyro Archon must have possessed a level of insight I can only imagine.
So the first Pyro Archon created the rules of Natlan. Here comes the concept of rules again. I hate the
That's
rules.
correct. At
The
first,
rules of
he was a
Teyvat are
mortal man with
miserable.
no special power. After he ascended to the divine throne, he used it to borrow power from the heavens and establish
Renova.
the rules of Natlan.
Renova being referenced to
Namely, a
heavens.
framework through which ordinary people can ascend to Archonhood. By holding the
What?
pilgrimage, we're able to determine the strongest among us. And when that person ascends to the divine throne, their inner flame will awaken.
So
In
you
addition,
ascended
the
because
sacred
you
flame will
won
grant
in a
them
pilgrimage and
significant
it
knowledge and
mattered?
memory
Or like
of this
what?
land. After all, that's how I came to know everything I just told you.
So
What?
it all comes down to the power of the divine throne and the rules.
Great. I hate the reference to rules.
A family portrait?
Yes.
We do talk
That's
about
my
it.
mother, father, younger sister, and the little saurians we raised. I turned a
Aww.
piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a famous artist to paint our likeness.
That's
So
awesome.
cute! It looks like the two of you are really close.
Paimon.
Paimon was having a hard time thinking of an Archon as an ordinary person, but seeing this portrait, it kind of makes sense now.
Paimon.
It really doesn't look like there was anything special about you before. Oh, wait, is Paimon allowed to say that?
A little late for that question, don't you think?
Also true. You kind of just insulted her straight to her face.
Paimon's mouth works faster than her brain sometimes.
Believe me, we know.
It's all right. I'd never get upset over something like that. No matter what others may say, my past is a precious part of my identity. I'm forever proud of the life I used to lead.
I will say,
Becoming
this
the
is why
Archon
I think I
doesn't
like
mean
her
you
so much.
sever
Is because she
ties
doesn't
with
let
your
anything,
family.
like, bother
The
her.
position just comes with a lot of responsibilities, so it impacts how often you get to see them. My father made the most delicious stew, so my sister would often bring me a large pot of his cooking, and he would sit on a blanket and eat it together. One time, we didn't close the door securely, and the saurians you were raising ran into the room and knocked over the entire pot.
Yeah, that sounds about
My
right.
sister immediately burst into tears. The two troublemakers were going for the meat, but when they saw my sister's distress, they froze on the spot. I still
Aww.
remember the way they laid there, sulking like a pair of children, even after making such a mess. It was frustrating, but in the end, all I could do was comfort my sister.
I think
and
it's
move
cute that
on.
the Saurians even felt bad after after it all happened. You forgave them just like that?
Isn't that what being a family is all about? I think about that story a lot, actually.
Aww.
As the Archon, I made a vow to defend this nation, and experiences like that, they remind me exactly what I'm trying to protect.
Well, what happened after that?
Yeah, I think an
This
Archon
portrait
being a
looks
human
pretty
just
old.
makes
Your
them
sister
very
must be all grown up by now, right?
makes it very real.
I believe
And I
she
appreciate
ended up
that.
working as an architect and artist. She built many houses and crafted many beautiful works of art. Anyway, that's enough about me. Now that the powder is settled, we can begin. Ian-san, Mulani, Chaska, over here, please.
And that's,
Place
I guess
the
it's time to
ancient name
leave.
up there, and then we'll begin.
Yeah, I really do think that she obviously ended up passing away because it has been a really long time. I don't think that when they say that, you know, the humans can become Archons, it means that, you know, the humans now have a human lifespan. I'm assuming they mean that they have like an Archon's lifespan, meaning they live forever. Unless they obviously get defeated or whatever, but still.
Surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven and earth, so too shall our stories remain eternal. Ancient name.
It's very interesting how they have a ritual for this, though.
Allow her to answer our call.
It just seems weird. Oh?
Am I hallucinating again?
Well, we found Kachina. That's a plus.
Kachina, are you okay?
Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I? Is the Abyss playing tricks on me again?
Well, at least we know she's okay and alive.
We're trying to find
Whether
a way to
she's,
bring you back.
I guess, okay, I guess is a separate question, but she's alive.
You have to listen to me. I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. The Wyab is being affected by the Abyss.
I mean, that makes sense. I don't
I
know.
was waiting for the Wyab to send me back, but then this really strong monster came in and it almost killed me.
So at least she's not dead, but still not good.
Even though its power is weakening, so I've been hiding from the monsters while trying to find a way to help. The Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing these awful sounds and seeing really horrible things.
Poor Kachina.
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to strip you of your sanity. All you need to do is stay
I'm gonna go
safe
there.
and
I'll
wait
beat
for
him up
us.
myself. Let's go.
We'll be
I'm
back
down.
shortly.
It's okay. I feel so much better now that I've had the chance to talk to you guys.
We're not just gonna
Don't
leave you there,
worry about
Kachina.
me.
What do you mean, don't worry
Never
about
been
me, you
so
silly?
special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind. Just knowing you care is more than
Ooh,
enough.
Mulaney might get mad.
I'll find a way back. You don't have to put yourselves in danger to come rescue me.
I mean, I'm about to get mad. I don't know. Don't talk like
You're
that.
always like this, Kachina. Now's not the time to act tough. We're coming for you, and that's final.
Thank you,
I don't
Mulaney.
know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you, but I'll tell you something right now. Nobody here sees you as a burden. You're
I
a
say she didn't
victor
say it.
of
I
the
was gonna
Night
say it,
Warden
so
Wars, a
thanks,
hero
Mulaney.
of Natlan. All you need to do is wait for us to rescue you, and you'll get all the applause and recognition you deserve.
Oh, now she's crying.
I'm really scared. Everything's so dark and creepy here. And I want to go home.
That's all you needed to say. I'll be there in 2 seconds.
I don't want you to put yourselves in danger because of me. I don't want to hold anyone back ever again.
All you need to do is place your trust in us, just like you always have.
Yep, I'll be there in 2
One
seconds.
fight
Give me a
alone.
second.
We're not leaving you behind. Not ever.
Yeah, we're so close. We can't call it quits now.
Thank you.
Uh-oh. Times must be running out.
Be careful.
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes the most dangerous part. You have to traverse the Night Kingdom in your physical form.
So how do we get there? That's my
This
question.
entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyssal invasion. Even a brief amount of time inside could expose you to corrosion.
I know. I'm prepared for that possibility.
Or I could just go by myself,
Then I
considering
wish you all the best.
seems like it doesn't
I'll
affect
tell
me.
Koichi to be ready just in case. She's very experienced in dealing with abyssal corruption. That face you just made. Don't tell me you two got into another argument.
She's
No,
very
I just-
perceptive.
Feel bad for creating more work for her.
Yo,
I'll go with
okay.
them too, Archon. The more people, the stronger the party.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone. It really means a lot that you're willing to brave these dangers with me. And there's no time to lose, so let's get going.
Now that I've lost my power, I won't be able to provide much practical support. But I can still keep an eye on the situation from here. Eon-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter a situation you can't handle,
That won't happen.
I hope not.
So I don't know what they're It seems like she's trying to reference something. Like she has a way of like getting everybody out or something. Which I wonder what that could be, truthfully. Gosh, I don't even know how we're supposed to get there in the first place. She said there was an entrance left by an invasion, but why would they just leave it there? It doesn't sound very smart. Yeah, it's just sitting outside. Like, why would you just leave it? Oh wait, are we entering the ruins that we've already been in? I feel like those are the ones we've already seen. Unless they're new ones. Oh, no, they're new ones. Never mind. Ooh, it's a domain. The sole path to the Night Kingdom, once home to ancient dragonkind, now reduced to ruin. Influenced by the Abyss, the site harbors many unforeseen dangers. That's great. Always great to hear the unforeseen dangers part. This looks creepy. I was gonna look up, but I guess not. They walk in style pretty well, honestly.
Natlan right now? It looks nothing like Paimon was imagining.
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization ruled by dragons. Humans only established their own society after the fall of the dragons.
So these are Saurian ruins?
I don't think she's talking about the Saurians. I think she means actual dragons.
Wait, you mean like the elemental sovereigns? They had their own advanced civilization?
That's... Wait, there's more than 7?
A really long time ago.
That sounds all
Very few records have
crazy.
survived until now, so no one really knows what the devices here are for. These ruins have been abandoned for a long time, but with the recent increase in Abyss activity, the installations around here have somehow been activated again.
Uh-oh.
So what you're saying is, we're not in for an easy trip to the Night Kingdom.
Ah, great, of course.
No. It's going to be obstacle after obstacle from here on out.
Yeah, it never is easy, is it? Just what I wanted to hear. Great.
Why are you all laughing like that? It's creeping Paimon out.
It's the pre-adventure excitement kicking in, right guys?
Great.
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
I'm glad the Traveler now has friends that can get along with the adventurer spirit.
Then let's go. We won't let anything stand in our way.
Oh boy, here we go. Continue deeper within. I'm gonna get like 2 steps before they make another cutscene. I'm feeling it. I guess we're a fight. There could be a fight. Ah, no, never mind.
The road ends here. How should we get across?
As a
Saurian
professional
powers.
trainer,
Duh.
I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Oh gosh.
Trainer? Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Up the wall.
Well, that goes without saying. But
Fine,
I
whatever.
actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natlan's popular sports. And I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
Ah, so basically no sugar, no soft drinks, no grilled meat.
Yeah, we'll be here all day if you list them out one by one.
That's
It's
interesting.
faster to just focus on what's good for you.
Such as?
Vegetable juice. Want some?
No.
No, Ian-san. Paimon feels like...
The two of us aren't gonna see eye to eye. That's real though.
Before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
Oh, nice. Just popped up out of it. Oh, I never did go and
Nice and spicy.
gosh, what is it? I never went and actually healed up all my characters. I just realized that. Alright, come on. Give me some more blasts here. Grab this one. And, oh gosh. Alright, Kachina, you use your ability. And I blast. I guess I was waiting for it just to get knocked over. Thanks, Navia, for being amazing.
Nice and spicy. This one's got your name on it.
I'll probably focus on the ones that have lower HP.
Lucky. Feeling lucky.
Alright, there's another one done. And another one. That's just one more enemy.
Stand back. Frying pan into the fire.
I definitely use Kachina here. Or not Kachina, Navia. Gosh dang it. I need to heal up a little bit. So let Navia sit in Benny's circle for a few seconds.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Boom.
Hey there.
Man, I don't think a singular common chest after all that. Man, that's dumb. Nope, Spirit Way. Surely it's an easy and smooth ride.
Whoa. Place we
What
need to go
the
seems
heck?
really high up.
What is that? Looks super cool though, whatever it is. Wait, only normal hilly turtles? This feels offensive, actually.
Let's light it up. Booba, get them. Ship-am.
Like, it feels very offensive that they're like, oh yeah, we'll put 3 hilly turtles here and you won't be able to defeat it.
Hey there.
Yeah, boom. There we go. This is a bit more of a challenge that I feel like is a bit more respectable.
Take cover.
Granted, obviously I wish I didn't have to fight the Abyss Mages in general, but
Into the fire. Teamwork is strength.
at least it's at a skill level that I feel like isn't like insulting. Alright.
Let her rip.
China should have her full ability by now. Yep. And so blast. I probably use ult here as well. Or burst. Gosh, I'm never gonna get that right. I'm always gonna call it one thing in one game and one thing in the other. It's never gonna be right either.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
And boom, final bomb. I should have focused on this one, I think. It's getting pretty low, so it'd be nice to finish at least one off at a time. Oh gosh, get back on the thing. Oh, come on, it's so close to being finished.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
There you go, now it's finished. I think it blasted through the one that we're fighting right now and hit it. I didn't think it did that, but I guess it does.
I'm going in.
That's the only thing I could think of anyways. I guess it broke its barrier? Very interesting. But we just finished with that enemy, so it's not gonna hurt me to have to battle this enemy right now. Alright, give me some shield. Oh look, and I can use Kachina's ability, do bolt. Not Kachina. I'm always gonna get that wrong. Navia's ability and shoot him. Yeah, was not in the mood for it to regain its shield. So I'll just keep blasting as many times as I need to.
Let's light it up. Nice and spicy. Here goes.
And boom. Where do I think it was this. Yeah, this is the thing that was hidden. And now we have one of these. Interesting. Take us along the entirety of the wall. I love how it's like showcasing each individual Saurian. I like that. That's cool. Probably pop up actually. Oh, never mind. Guess it take it from us when we go into battle. Let's throw this out. And then we use Kachina's ability. And then when we get to Navia, we'll actually use Benny's burst. Oh, well.
Everybody stand back. Coming at you.
That works, I guess. I mean, actually, some will work. They're getting pretty low really fast.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Alright. It's at least did a little bit of damage. Now this one's only super low anyways. Oh no. Not this one. Though I guess with the Claymore it makes life super easy and fast. Doesn't mean I wanted to fight it, but... There you go, now its barrier's broken. Ow. Trying to get Benny's burst.
Adventure time.
I need the healing effects soon. Okay, oh, that's fun.
Nice and spicy. Right here. Drilling down.
I just start blasting them. Alright, finish this. I think we need to finish both of these off, because finishing off the hilly trolls will help us with battling the bigger one. Okay.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Japan! Clear the air. Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
There we go, that'll do a little bit of damage.
Coming at ya. Attack! That's the way. Hiya! Coming at ya.
Okay, well, we're not doing a lot of damage. Your HP's still relatively high. Alright, go to bag. He can heal up here. What are we gonna use? Oh gosh. We're about out of like everything. Yikes. That is not fun. Not good at all. Gosh. I guess the meat's... Or, no, yeah, use the veggie soup. That's what it was. Because I couldn't get a bunch of sweet madame, so I just used that. Guess if it works, it works.
Out of the way.
Alright, use Kachina. Bit more damage. Oh, and hopefully it'll break a little bit on the barrier.
Nice and spicy.
Stop trying to attack me. I see what you're trying to do.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Alright. Give Zhongli some elemental particles, please. Yeah, she'll probably get burst by the time we get around back to her.
Nice and spicy.
Or I guess we have to use her burst first. It's my bad. It will hit him. Oh man. Got the burst though, so.
Here goes. Drilling down.
Use Kachina. Get some shards out of him.
Everybody stand.
Benny.
Coming at ya. A proper send-off. From the Spina with love.
Oh, it's a little bit of damage. Yeah, not bad. It's at least below half HP at least, so it's not gonna take, not gonna take an hour to finish one fight.
Where'd that come from?
However, it does a lot of damage. I've noticed that. We took like 3,000 damage there out of 7,000. Blast again. Yeah, we'll just once again burst through the shield. Okay, I will burst through the shield once you stop attacking me, I guess.
Get out of here! Take cover!
Oh, nice. We actually threw him that time. Sometimes they get thrown by Benny's ability, sometimes they don't. I've noticed that. And I don't know if it's luck-based or if I maybe just hit him at the right moment.
Let's light it up!
I wouldn't necessarily appreciate it if it was luck-based, but what can you do?
Here it goes! Clear the area!
Alright, swap over to Navia.
Send from the speed of hey there.
Ah, man. All the field's already gone by the time Navia got swapped in. Didn't get the Benny damage boost. Well, at least it's decently low, so that's nice. It's not gonna, you know, once again take another few hours. It'll be like maybe not even like 3 minutes. Probably like a minute or two. Well, I guess if it stops running away, that would help.
Feeling lucky?
Ow.
Feeling lucky?
Get hit once and it just obliterates me.
Watch out! Right here!
Hopefully, can Kachina finish him off? No? Yeah, I didn't think so.
Coming at ya!
Ah, man. Heck with it. Break it with the shield.
Get out of here!
Axe right hand, it's the fire!
Come on, finish it off. Yeah, nice shield. Does nothing. Open the next door. And what's behind it is another Saurian. Nice, I love how it just essentially throws its stomach straight into it and it just breaks.
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it. Easy for you to say.
Alrighty. Just straight up a vertical wall. Thanks a lot, Saurians. Where is it? Oh, it's we're heading to the seed or whatever it is. And now there's a rift. Oh, wait.
This must be the entrance the Pyro Archon told us.
Yeah, it's the entrance to the Night
One
Kingdom.
ripped open by the abyss.
Yes. There's something in the depths of this place that feels familiar, yet also foreign.
Uh-oh.
We actually have to go in there?
Is it familiar to everyone or
Paimon
just
needs to
Chaska?
psych herself up.
That's
Don't
what my
push her
worry
through
is.
Before she's ready.
Literally drags Paimon in. I'd do it. Love you, Paimon, but you're 100% getting into this portal with me.
Hey, you don't have to drag Paimon. You're pulling too hard.
This is why I relate to the Traveler. Because literally, I literally just said I would do the same thing. 100% I would
Looks like
have.
we made it. This is the Night Kingdom.
I'm actually impressed. I was wondering if they were actually going to make a new
looks so
environment for it.
different from what I imagined in the stories.
There's abyssal energy everywhere.
That overflow of energy is probably what trapped Kachina here in the first place.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies. Anything can happen here.
Paimon's more worried about how we're gonna make it out. We obviously can't go back the way we came.
Really?
See that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down from that fissure in the sky.
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there? Oh, it's so high up. Did we really fall that far down?
I don't think we
Just like I
fell.
said, our real-world knowledge doesn't apply here. We fell all this way, yet came out completely unscathed.
Wait, do we not take
If this
fall
was the real
damage?
world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance. But here, all we have to do is stand underneath the light and offer a prayer.
That's it?
Well, that's easy. Don't try it now. Don't try to run away. You really...
That little of Paimon? That's not even why Paimon asked.
I had to make sure.
Means all we need to do is find Kachina and bring her to this location.
Exactly. This light is streaming in from the real world. It's a link between the two realms.
So we just need to make sure nothing happens to it.
The terrain looks difficult to navigate, and the visibility is not great either. How are we supposed to find Kachina in these conditions?
Yeah, these floating black things don't look super friendly either.
Yeah, those are
Those
souls.
are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Ghost! A talking ghost!
What?
Calm down. I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right?
Wait. Are you telling me...
Yes. I'm Vichama's friend, Malco. I was completely lost to this realm until I sensed a mysterious power calling out to me.
No way.
It's like it was seeking me out, attempting to reassemble the pieces of who I used to be. Of course, it could only do so much.
No way. So it actually helped us out a
Sorry,
little
I can
bit.
only appear before you in this imperfect form.
No, we should be the ones apologizing. If the Spirit Speaker's stone hadn't become corrupted by the Abyss, we could have done much more. But we had to destroy it. Otherwise, Vichama and his tribe would have been in danger.
Even though I think Malco probably understands.
Thank you for protecting him. I never imagined that, even after all these years, he'd still take such a risk for me.
Well, he did care for you, obviously.
Stone, it felt like our souls were connected. Turns out even our regrets were exactly the same.
Ooh.
Whether in triumph or death, you want your best friend by your side.
And that's why Mulan is here.
Exactly. That may not be in the cards for us, but it's not too late for you. You're looking for a young girl from the Children of Echoes, right? She's being chased by an embodiment of abyssal power.
Oh, great. Lovely.
I'd like to help her while I'm still in this form, so follow me.
And thanks,
Be careful.
Malco. That helps.
This place has been severely corroded by the abyss.
Paimon didn't realize it
Terrifying,
had gotten
but
this bad.
that's fine.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Oops.
Ouch!
Quick, get back here. You can't go wandering off. Stick close to me.
Yeah, thanks for
I'll
that.
be able to ward off attacks for the time being.
Yeah, thanks for warning me before it happened, so, you know, Navia can just get blasted.
Let's try another route. This way.
Well, excuse me for trying to heal Navia. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna swap to someone else. I don't want Navia getting destroyed again. I will say, though, it is very creepy. Watching them just kind of, like, throw themselves at us and, like, oh. Ooh, just feels weird.
Not good. More monsters.
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
Okay, let's go then.
I'm going in!
Shouldn't waste our time on them, then why are we fighting them? Doesn't make sense to me. Whatever, I guess we have to fight them. Oh great, I forgot. Her elemental energy got refreshed because we died just because it randomly attacked us. Without warning, mind you.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Move out of the way. I'm trying to grab these shards.
This one's got your name on it. A proper send-off. From Destina with love.
Yo, yeah, guys. Getting 3 of them on me at once is a bit annoying.
Your name on it. Ow! This one's
Oh,
got
yep, I saw that one coming. There's way too many of them right now. Just having 2 is more than I would like to battle.
Clear the area.
That's one defeated. And this other Saurian's at half, so that's nice. Can I feed her now? Yeah, okay, so I can feed her when she dies and gets reset. Try to heal all of them up to full. Okay, I say that and immediately take damage.
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Right here. Out of the frying pan. It's. Watch out.
Okay, come on. I only have a little HP left. Let's go. I want to move on. I want to try to get done with this quest. It'd be super great.
Watch out.
Almost there. And finished. No more fights. Stop with the fighting. I want to avoid them. I love how it's making the like water illusion sound where it kind of makes the bubbles or like the ripples, I guess. I don't know why that sound just makes me happy.
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
I'm trying to, but you're moving awfully slow and then fast and slow and then fast. Uh-oh. And we got lost. Yep, we got lost. Oops.
Did you hear that?
That's not Mualani.
Never mind. It was probably just my imagination.
I don't know if these are all real.
Like that.
I heard it too. It was a voice from the abyss.
What did it say?
Yeah, notice how neither of us were able to hear it?
It doesn't matter. It certainly doesn't harbor good intentions.
Because that's convenient. Where? Oh, no, there we go. Now we can hear them.
Paimon just heard it too.
Took it long enough.
Let's keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place.
Oh, it's Kachina. Rift Hounds, let's beat them up. Nobody touches Kachina. Oh, no you don't.
We're here, Kachina. Mualani, you made it.
Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these monsters.
I say they're trying to swipe at her.
Let's go.
This just scares me. It feels... Oh, look. They put Kachina as a trial character. That, makes my life a lot easier. Thank you. Probably does more damage than my Kachina, so I'll take it.
Coming at ya. Fire. Well, with rocks. Hiya.
Alright. A blast.
Fellow warfare, I guess. Hiya.
One more blast.
Got your name on it.
Alright, one more to go.
Let her rip.
I hate how the bleed applies to the whole team. It's really aggravating. Because it just drains my team.
Here. You're finally here. Thank you so much. That monster can appear from anywhere. It almost caught me a bunch of times.
Yeah, believe me, we know.
Power helped keep me hidden, so I just tried to stay out of sight until you got here.
I think it's crazy how the
girl.
Wyab is personally
Did so
protecting her.
And most importantly, you weren't hurt.
Should we start heading back then?
100%. I don't want to be here anymore. I hate this place.
Actually, I have a request. Will you come visit the Wyab with me? I can't exactly put it
can.
into words, but something's wrong with the Ode of Resurrection. And I know it has something to do with the contamination from the Abyss.
That was the Pyro Archon's theory as well. Everything we've seen here certainly seems to back it up.
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the Wyab of each tribe. You can think of them like the body of each Wyab.
Interesting.
Additional totem poles, like the ones around here, serve as proxies to which the Wyab can extend their consciousness. There are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom. Through them, the Wyab can extend their consciousness over the entire realm and track down souls no matter where they roam.
Wow.
But if a proxy were to become severely contaminated, then a soul could become lost within the Night Kingdom.
Judging by the current situation, I don't think we're dealing with just one contaminated proxy. Even if we could drive back the abyssal power from one of them, that probably wouldn't even put a dent in the
Yeah,
problem.
and that means Kachina could have ran somewhere else and tried to
We can't
find
just
another
leave the
proxy.
Wyab to suffer. It's protected me this whole time.
Saving one is better than saving none at all.
I agree.
Might as well.
We might even manage to draw out the monster that's been hunting Kachina.
And we might also
Getting rid of
know
the monster
about
might slow down
what's
the
happening.
deterioration of the Night Kingdom.
Kachina? What's wrong?
I see she's been here for way too long.
Nothing. Just a headache. And that voice again, telling me to abandon the Wyab and leave this place.
Maybe we really should leave. Kachina's already been here for too long.
No, I'm fine. I don't plan on listening to that nonsense. I can hold on.
Where's the totem pole? I will say, though, I did say that I was worried about them being like imitations. And Paimon's immediate response being, we should just leave, kind of... I really hope I'm wrong, and it's just being very,
Just up ahead.
very
I'll lead
suspicious.
the way. Besides, I can still fight, so please, help me out a little longer.
Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come with you, but that's because we want to help the Wyab, not because we have something to prove. You don't have anything to prove either. It's okay if you reach your limit. We'll be there for you.
Okay, never mind. I guess since everyone's
All right.
agreeing to go, I think it's
Sooner we
fine.
get this done, the better.
We've already come all this
It just
way,
made me feel very weird
so
why
we might as well try to get
Paimon's
to the
first
bottom
thing
of
was
this.
that.
Let's go. This way.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
Thank you, Malco. That's...
All by yourself? That's too dangerous.
Well, I don't think he really cares.
It's all right. I may not be as strong as that monster, but I'm definitely more familiar with the area. Besides, I don't have much time left. If you're anything like my friend, I'm sure you're not particularly fond of goodbyes.
Wow.
So go. Achieve your goal. And return to the world where you belong.
Thank you for everything.
You're a true hero.
Gosh, even after death, he was still being a hero.
Thank you.
Not many people get to
No
do
one
that.
fights alone.
Check on the
Does your
wire.
head still hurt? Let me help you walk.
I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that.
Oh no, stop with the echoes. The echoes is getting a little bit crazy for me. And should we really have this baby dragon in here? Like, I get that it's just, you know, sorry, and he can do whatever he wants, but it does worry me. I really don't know if I want him here.
Wyab, I'm back. My friends and I are here to heal you.
Can we actually hear it talk? Like, does it actually speak? I'm curious.
Can you hear me? Wyab?
Oh, it actually does talk. Huh. I'm
So we were
impressed,
right.
actually.
The contamination is already too severe. It's preventing the Wyab from answering our calls.
Alright, let me do my
All
thing.
right, get ready, everyone. Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place.
Yeah, say move out of my way. Let me do it. Hold on.
Careful. We've got company.
Oh no.
Already?
Uh-oh.
You really think that puny soul could slow me down? Courage in the face of futility is pure folly.
Oh, it's not the one we met before, but it's another one.
He tried to get in my way, so I disposed of him.
Yeah, I kind of figured Malco was going to get destroyed.
You killed Malcolm?
I'm not really
You would have
surprised.
dispersed with or without me. Rather than worrying about him, I would urge you to focus on yourself.
It's even scarier is that even 5v1 he might win.
But underestimate me now, and it will be to your peril.
Are you the one behind all of this?
No. The power of the Abyss is intoxicating. The destruction it seeks captivates like a masterful work of art. I strive only for the opportunity to see it up close.
Wait. Are you saying the Abyss isn't the one sending out the power of the Abyss? That's weird.
Girl was an exception, but it turns out humanity is full of lambs willing to offer themselves up to the slaughter. That is the tragedy of your short lives. You understand nothing of all-encompassing power.
Yeah, we beat one of you. We can beat another.
Pride, friendship, all empty ideas invented to give you a false sense of self-worth. They possess no power at all.
Gosh, I can't wait to kick him.
The Pyro Archon created those grandiose ideals out of pure selfishness. Anything to avoid sharing power. Anything to avoid handing over the primordial gift to ordinary people like you.
What?
Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina, remain so pathetically weak?
Ooh, keep talking, buddy. Keep talking, you're just giving me material to beat you up with.
Give me your hand.
Aww.
Feel that? I'm right here next to you.
Thanks, Moalani. You're right. I have nothing to fear. Because I'm not alone anymore.
You're right. Maybe comforting ideals don't have any power.
I love how he got
But you
scared all of
also
a sudden.
couldn't be
He's like,
more
wait a
wrong.
minute.
You've never had to work for your own strength, so you will never understand the true source of our power.
What?
The courage we
He
have to
sounds so
stand before you and not
confused.
back down. It comes from our friendship. The power lies not in the ideal itself, but in our commitment to upholding that ideal, and in our decision to stand together and fight.
Am I gonna get trial characters? I want to get trial characters for this fight.
Kachina. It shouldn't take more than 2 of us to handle an enemy like this.
Please, 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 trial character, trial character.
But you deserve what's coming to you.
Come on, trial characters. Give me trial
There
Kachina
aren't
and
many in
Mualani.
Natlan who can beat us when we're together. It's time he got a taste of that kind of power.
I'm impressed. I thought he was gonna try to run away in fear. Good on him for actually sticking around and fighting.
Need a surfboard?
Oh my gosh. He is so pathetically weak. Oh my gosh. Ew. He took one shot from Mualani. What the? That was sad.
We actually won!
Was he really an Abyss Herald? Because I almost feel like it was Kachina's fear that actually manifested. Because there's no way that was an Abyss Herald. Nice job. Turns out he wasn't any stronger than the ones we fought in the past. Ooh. Real though.
That's what he gets for underestimating you two.
Yeah, that was weak. That concerns me. I feel like there's another phase or
Fantastic
something.
Work, Kachina. Absolutely fantastic. This makes me so unbelievably happy. I'm happy too, Mualani. Together we really are unstoppable.
Huh? What's happening?
Yeah, phase 2? Wait, what?
My ancient name is glowing? But I thought I didn't bring it with me.
That's...
Probably a projection from the real world. But that doesn't explain why it's glowing all of a sudden.
No.
Wait, does that mean you're...
You're what?
That was a bold move, diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend,
Uh.
especially in a place so overrun with abyssal
Oh, is that the
corruption.
previous ancient name bearer? Oh my gosh.
Still,
He's
seeing you
huge.
pull it off was really something.
Why are you so massive? Shrink down a little
Everything
bit.
you said was exactly right. As isolated individuals, we stand no chance against the power of the Abyss. It took years' worth of scars and lots of unnecessary suffering for me to understand that for myself.
So the answer was friendship. I'm not really surprised, honestly, but still.
As one, everyone has a part to play. Only then will we have the power to defeat the strongest of foes.
So why is she seeing a manifestation of her ancient name bearer in the past?
A warrior from the people of the Springs. I fought against the Abyss during the invasion 500 years ago.
I'm sorry, is his name seriously Tupac?
Tupac, a warrior from...
Like, I know that's a very significant name, but obviously there's a more current person that uses that name.
The giant
But
who saved all
we'll
of
just
Natlan.
ignore that. You were the giant. You're telling me this is his actual size? Dude is like double the size of us. Jeez Louise. What did your parents feed
Since you
you?
were able to awaken my words from your ancient
Gosh.
memory, that means you have fully embodied the aspirations of the Wayab.
I would like to purify the Wayab, actually. Could you
Under
move?
the name Umoja, you shall unite the tribes and save Natlan from its impending doom.
Wait, like Mualani specifically?
Me?
Well, dang.
As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone can ignite a flame. Its blaze will become one with our vision for Natlan. Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
Oh, that's awesome. Giving a fist bump to, like, one of the ancient heroes. That was actually really cool. What the heck? It was like a cool representation. Oh, what's happening?
What's wrong, Moalani?
Power flare.
So many memories. My brain was just flooded with everything he once knew. So that's what happened.
What do you mean? Did you just figure something out?
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis we're facing now. Efforts to save Natlan started all the way back then.
Whoa.
We can go over the details once we get back. We shouldn't linger here longer than we have to.
Does that mean you already know about this whole thing?
I know bits and pieces, but I had no idea Mualani was also part of the plan.
This
Well, I'm
sounds
glad
like
we're...
something that's going to need a lot of explaining. Let's focus on saving the Wayab first.
I'm glad you decided to share all this information with us, you jerk. Let's not hide things from each other, please. I said then obviously my purification power, but, you know, whatever. I guess everyone else can help.
Okay, that should be enough. Wayab? Wayab? Can you hear me?
Oh, please. I hope it's not too late.
I hear your voice, Kachina, my dear child.
Great. Well then, I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye. I just wanted to make sure you were okay before we leave, but we can't afford to stay here any longer.
Not really, though.
Going to
It's very
ask why you
dangerous just
bestowed an
now.
ancient name upon someone like me, but it's okay. I'll keep searching within myself for the answer. I'll never stop trying to improve my strength. One day, I'll live up to the hero you saw in me.
You
I'm glad
are
Kachina finally
already
got
an
confidence.
outstanding child in my eyes, Kachina. No matter what happens.
Aww. I love the Wyab. What
You
the
are
heck?
all my most beloved children. It has always been my honor to protect and nurture you. Your
I love the
ancient
Wyab.
name
What
is
the
just
heck?
that. A name. Much like your parents chose to name you Kachina, I also gave you a name, but it need not define you. Focus on who you want to be. You are already worthy of your name. Now, you need only devote yourself to becoming a better you.
I mean, the Wyab's literally just saying you don't have to do anything to prove yourself.
Is for you to continue.
That's so.
Just like your parents, my love for you will never change. No matter what the future holds.
It's like a second mom. Jeesh. It's awesome.
Thank you, Wyab.
It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion. But it is time for you to leave this place. The situation here is getting worse.
I can tell you that one, that's for sure.
Go now, my children. Save Natlan on behalf of all you hold dear.
I know we've never met before, Wyab, but I just wanted to say thank you for encouraging Kachina. It was exactly what she needed to hear.
Whoa!
No.
What's going on? An earthquake?
No, that doesn't look good.
We're out of time.
Yeah, I could have told you that one.
The abyss. Quick, we need to run.
Is that a wall? Oh yeah, that's in a wall of abyssal power.
Sealy! The Sealy opened the way for us!
Why is there a Sealy here? I'm not gonna complain, whatever. Thank you though. I hate that. That is so creepy. Having a wall of abyssal power just run behind us is terrifying. Okay, I don't appreciate the rocks popping up in front of me. Stop that.
The opening in the sky! It's closing!
We need to hurry, or we'll be stuck here.
Yeah, that's a very good plan. I like that plan. Let's keep running. Don't put invisible walls in front of me. That is not going to help anyone involved.
Watch out for the falling rocks! Quick, through the middle!
I actually thought that was going to hit us. I'm not going to lie. Was worried there for a few seconds. Ooh. Paimon, don't fall behind. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, that's so cool. Everyone working together to burst their way through. Oh no. Oh, we don't actually make it. Oh, no, that's not good. What? The Pyro Archon just burst the hole in the sky? Okay, you know what? I just need to shut up.
You've done well. Now come home.
Yeah, I just need to shut up, apparently. Jeez Louise. What, it's not like, you know, the Pyro Archon's gonna blast a hole in the... Okay, cool. Yeah, that's great. Thanks. Yeah, next time I'll just keep my mouth shut.
We're back.
The Pyro Archon saved us.
Yeah, I can tell that one.
She's not here.
How did she regain her strength? That also is a great question.
Did she say she used it all up?
still in the speaker's chamber. What we saw in the Night Kingdom was just her consciousness.
So you're saying
What?
her consciousness did all that?
That's
Every great
scary.
display of power comes at a price.
I said, I'm sure Kachina's still struggling.
You must feel terrible, Kachina. Just hold on. We'll get you to a doctor soon. Let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro Archon said she'd have a doctor waiting for us.
I recommend getting a full checkup, just to make sure no damage gets left behind.
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler?
Well, of course, I'm completely fine.
Right.
We can literally
Honestly,
just
you did pretty
absorb
well
Abyss
against the Abyss.
powers.
Let's get going. We need to share what we learned in the Night Kingdom as well.
Right. The Wyatt mentioned something about the Pyro Archon's plan. What is it exactly?
I'll let her explain everything. We're all a part of the plan now. Every move we make from here on out will decide Natlan's ultimate fate.
I think we could probably... I don't know how much... Give me a second while I look at something. I think we could actually finish this. It might go a little bit over the time limit. But we're literally like right at the end of everything, so I think we could probably do this. Alright, let's talk to her. That was definitely really weird to see her consciousness just pop up out of nowhere, but
Here than before.
appreciate her for it.
It's good to see you all here in one piece.
Yeah, wait, why did
I
all
know
of her
you
stuff
must have
disappeared?
a lot of questions, but let Koichi check you over first. It's best not to let any lingering effects of the Abyss go untreated.
Thank goodness you made it back. I came here as soon as the Pyro Archon told me about your plan. Take a seat, everybody. I'll examine you one by one.
Despite the short stint of the Night Kingdom, Mulan and the others all have some degree of abyssal contamination. But thanks to Chu Yu's extensive experience treating abyssal contamination, harmful effects will not be permanent. Well, that's good. The treatment also relieves Kachina's symptoms. That's
Right.
lucky.
That should do it for now. But just to be safe, I'll perform another checkup in a couple of days.
I'm sure Kachina, if she was left a little bit
I
longer,
have to
probably
say,
would have
though,
had permanent
I've
damage.
never seen anyone react to the Abyss like you, Traveler. It's like you're completely immune to its power.
I probably
She's
am.
always been special like that. She can even purify its power. Wait, now that you mention it, Paimon doesn't think she's affected either.
Well, the fan base would like to offer their thoughts about that, but we'll not bring that up for now. We don't know why, though.
Given the current situation, that ability will likely play a great role in the events to come.
Huh, I guess we're just involved in all the plans now.
I still have
Cool.
patience to see, so I'll head out.
Thank you, Koichi.
All right, all right. We might not see eye to eye, but we both had good intentions. Just give it time. I'm sure we'll figure things out between us one day.
Really, they already have. They just don't realize they have.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. You've seen it for yourselves now. The devastation in the Night Kingdom. I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
Huh?
No. That can't be true, can it?
Well, that's a nice bomb to drop.
That's right. But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the handful of people working with me to save this nation.
Well, we already have
Our
one. Who
looming
are the other
destruction
people?
Is not a recent development, but the inevitable conclusion of the disaster the Abyss initiated 500 years ago.
Mulani told us a little bit about that.
500 years ago, all the nations of Teyvat were invaded by the Abyss. Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines, so we suffered the worst of the invasion. The battle against
I wonder
the
why
Abyss
that
was
is.
exceedingly long
If
and
it's just
brutal.
unfortunate
In
or
the end,
there's actually a
victory came
reason.
at the cost of our civilization and countless lives. Even then, it took centuries of solving the disasters caused by the Abyss to finally achieve the peace we know today. And still, this is but a superficial victory. The forces of the Abyss have merely been driven back underground. Their threat to Natlan remains as real as ever.
I'd never have guessed.
Well, obviously
The
she didn't let
problems
anybody
plaguing the Night
know.
Kingdom are all the more complicated because that realm is essentially functioning as Natlan's ley lines. Immediately after the war, our calculations estimated that we would have a maximum of 500 years before the Night Kingdom was completely lost to the Abyss.
Huh, looks like your
And at that
calculations
time,
were right.
we were a nation
Pretty much on
destitute.
dot, too.
Our people no longer believed in victory, nor did they hold hope for the future. Our civilization was dying, our faith crumbling, and the line of power passed down from the Wayab nearly severed. If we didn't bring the nation back together, it would be foolish to even dream of defeating the Abyss in the future. So, the Archon had a long and involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe, and finally came up with a 500-year-long plan to save Natlan.
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange figure who gave me a series of new memories. Since the plan was mentioned in those memories, I guess I've been chosen to play an important role in it. But there's still something
So
I
they
don't
passed to the
understand.
legacy. Nice.
Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon from back then. And it was you.
I say they're finally starting to realize
That
this.
doesn't make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's impossible for a human to live that long.
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to overcome has always been time. Or rather, the natural limitations of our lifespan.
I figured she
A god
was.
can extend a human's life by using a certain amount of divine power, or subjecting them to a curse. But, as we all know, Natlan doesn't have gods like that. We can only rely on our own methods. A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished. 500 years ago, I placed my life within the sacred flame. Only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up again.
So, in other words, this is your second life?
What? That was all part of the plan?
Yes. We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because the tribes came together as one.
So she's like a phoenix
If the Natlan
almost,
of the
which
future
is
was to have a fighting
interesting.
chance, the Pyro Archons that came after the war had to rebuild the decimated tribes. The goal was to reunite the people and restore the strength of each tribe's Wayab. Once a tribe was back to its full strength, the tribe's Wayab would select a hero, indicating the tribe was once again ready for war. The Chosen would then stand by my side in defense of our nation, just like great heroes of old 500 years ago.
And let me guess,
So
is
that
it all the
means
characters we're
I'm
working
one of
with
the
right now?
chosen?
Yeah,
That's
that's
right.
convenient.
You bear the ancient name Umoja, the same one held by the hero from your tribe 500 years ago. It means unity. After your adventure in the Night Kingdom, I trust you've come to fully understand the meaning of that name.
So in other words, you always knew who the Wayab were going to pick from each tribe?
Yes. According to the plan,
Wow.
each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time I awoke. But something went wrong along the way. The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago, but the intel regarding the plan wasn't passed on to them. Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of the Night Kingdom. Communication between the Sacred Flame and the Wayab has been blocked.
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection failed to bring Kachina back.
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us. The
Yeah,
Abyss may not
surprising.
possess intelligence, but its methods certainly aren't easy to counter.
The Abyss
If we
sure
want
knows
to
how to
unblock that information from being
block
passed
us
on,
the most
my presence
inconvenient
alone
places.
Isn't enough. The ancient name bearer must establish a greater connection to their name. So, I've tried my best to help them from the sidelines. Currently, Shalonin of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names. During your
Okay,
adventure, you
so
too
these
earned
three have already probably
acknowledgement of
been
your Wayab
put into
Mualani.
the plan.
In the process, you gained the memories stored within your name.
Leaves 2 people left.
But we have less than a year.
Yes.
Well, we already
but
have
we
4.
No choice. We cannot start the plan until all the heroes have been gathered. That's also why I haven't been able to take action despite the urgency of the situation.
So what, Kachina's just
If you knew
here?
this whole time, why didn't you just tell me about my role in all this? Wouldn't that make everything go a lot faster?
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny too early could mean failing to realize your full potential.
It's true.
Just like your
It
determination
means you could
to
also
save
try
Kachina,
too hard and
I hope
actually
your
hurt
commitment
yourself.
to this endeavor comes from your own strength of will, rather than a sense of obligation.
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the final 2 heroes are then?
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will only hinder their development.
But what if they don't make it in time?
I can only trust in the judgment of the Wayab. I have never
Wow.
believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact, it was precisely because I chose to trust and rely on others that we managed to get this far. Natlan's salvation lies not in its Archon or any singular individual, but in us all.
Does that mean you...
You're quite perceptive, aren't you? I thought I might get away with avoiding the topic.
Huh? Oh, right! All of the stuff you stored here before, where did it all go?
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency plan to ensure you would make it back from the Night Kingdom.
What
After
did you
all,
do?
I was the one who allowed you to take that risk, and Mualani has an important role to play in my plan. In addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here held a much more important purpose. Fuel.
Oh no.
So back then, that's why you...
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important, but there's an even more significant trait they all share. Every item belonged to a hero of Natlan. Over time, they became imbued with a certain amount of contending fire from being carried in battle. On their own, each item's power is limited, but together, their combined effect can prove quite useful in a dire situation. By burning those items, I was able to activate the contending fire stored within them to open the boundary between the two
So that's why she was able to punch a hole, was
crude approach,
due to
so
literally using
their
all
power
of
was
this.
depleted in an instant, as you can see.
But aren't they all precious treasures? What about their stories?
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what, I never wanted the Pyro Archon to have to use that power. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry for. You all deserve my thanks, actually. If you hadn't saved the totem pole, that area of the Night Kingdom would have been forever lost to the Abyss. And then, it would only be a matter of time before the Children of Echoes was met with disaster. Besides,
Well, I guess
when
I'm
those heroes
glad we
entrusted
saved
their
it, but it's
belongings
still
to me,
sad.
Or the Pyro Archon of their time, it was out of a desire to contribute to Natlan's survival. If they knew those items helped save the present-day heroes of Natlan, they would not mourn their loss.
Even when you put it that way...
So she basically took everything she owned and all the treasures she had and just
There's
burned
no
them.
need. Remember what I told you about time? The people and the events of the past are never truly lost to us. We simply carry them with us in a different form. In that sense, we didn't lose anything at all. If you still have regrets, let them fuel your resolve in the battles to come. Your deeds will become new legends and nurture new forms of power just like the items once stored here.
Well, we'd still like to return the favor.
Yeah, gosh, is there anything?
Well, if that's the case, just treat me to a drink sometime.
This is why I
now
said
that Kachina has returned,
we would be great
we can
friends.
finally hold the victory feast and celebrate your team's triumph in the Night Warden Wars.
In return for everything
We could
she
all
owns,
use
she
the
literally
rest,
just
that's
wants to
for
hang
sure.
out. That's...
Plus, you'll be able to silence everyone who
Feel
doubted
bad.
you once and for all, Kachina.
Still, now that I know the danger we're facing, having a victory feast doesn't feel right.
Try not to let it get to you. It's important to stay calm. Worrying about it will only affect your judgment. All right. You should head out. I'll join you in a bit.
I almost wonder if she's maybe staying behind just to, yep. I mean, she got rid of everything in that room. It had to affect her somewhat. Oh gosh, flashbang, hello. Thanks for just bright white light in her face.
When I was young, I used to sit by the hot springs and listen to the stories of warriors from all over Natlan. They attract people from all walks of life. Friends come easy here, no matter what tribe you're from. The people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own private property. They are there to bring all hot spring buddies together. It's been really nice, seeing the children of my tribe get older. It's helped me gradually understand the true value of the springs. I've witnessed their energy, their determination, their absolute passion for life. Even when they cause trouble, I never managed to hold on to my anger for long. It's unbelievable how quickly they worm their way back into my good graces. I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she grows up. She possesses infinite potential. I can see it. One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children, just like those warriors did for me.
I feel like it's a bit too soon for Atea.
So, you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Yeah, it just feels too soon. Oh, man. Was that trying to symbolize that maybe Atea's already gone? Oh, man. I really hope that's not true. I hope we don't find out that she ended up passing.
Our nation is engulfed in darkness. Our tribes stand divided, and yet you promise victory in the distant future. The Abyss is a cunning enemy, one that I faced in battle many times. Were that not the case, I would never understand exercising this degree of caution. My rage will never know absolution, and my power will no longer aid you in victory. But you came to me because you knew you could convince me with just a single sentence.
Well, of course you could.
I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge
She was
the
trying to
path
protect
ahead
them.
with blood and fire.
They'd be pretty messed up for a
Just
hero of
remember
the
to
past
earn us
to
the victory
not
we
want to
owed.
be sacrificed for them.
Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the debt. For Natlan.
I'm guessing she does it with all the previous artifact owners. Jeez, I didn't think it was going to be this long. If it was going to be this long, I might have waited, but never mind.
You're gonna head 500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon again?
Oh, never mind. This time it's her family.
What about the you from right now? You're just gonna die?
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision is hers to make, and she deserves our support. We will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes. Don't you worry. Even across time, we will all do our part to fight for Natlan's future.
Yeah, Mom's right. We'll always believe in you, sis.
Gosh, that had to hurt the most.
Oh, seriously though,
Dad should be here. Where is he?
I imagine he didn't know what to say, so he chose not to come at all. Don't take it to heart, my dear. That's just who he is.
I'm sure it's not easy for any father to just
remember,
give up her,
no matter
give up his
what
daughter.
happens in the future, we will always love you.
I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about me.
Can we just have like one happy Archon? Seems like all of them have just had such a miserable past. I wish we could just have one happy one.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone.
Like, you could just... Gosh. Even if it doesn't really say anything or show any emotion on her face, you can tell that this stuff isn't stuff you can just walk
They shall
through.
grant us the strength to overcome the next tragedy.
War forged the 6 tribes, taught us how to fight, instilled in us what it means to love.
Who will be the one to bring this to an end?
Apparently the current Pyro Archon of the 6 heroes.
We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire. The lifeblood of our nation.
Nope. White screen again. Love getting flashbanged. Alright, I think this banquet should hopefully be the last thing. Listen, if it's all the way over here, why are you telling me to do that? Makes no sense. Yeah, it wanted me to go around the entirety of the arena. Nice try, though. Not happening. Yeah, this banquet should be like the last thing.
Koichi, you here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no. I knew Chaska would be here, so I just came to deliver some medicine. I was about to leave, actually.
Why don't you want to hang
It's not that
out?
I don't want to celebrate Kachina and the others.
I said, what the heck?
I'm so glad you made it back. It's just... Well, I'll make things awkward if I'm around my sister right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
You two had a fight, so Paimon can understand.
She didn't cause any trouble during your trip, right?
Of course not. She actually saved our life a few times.
Helpful. She gave us a lot of useful information about the Abyss.
That's good. That's all I needed to know.
Is there a reason you asked? You were pretty outspoken when we first met, but now it's like you're holding something back.
You could tell us anything.
Maybe it seemed unreasonable, picking that fight with her before you left, but I did it for a reason.
Well, you were
Her
worried.
impulse to fight
It's
is
not that
extremely
hard to
strong.
see.
Her mental strength helps her rein it in, but she still loses control sometimes. I had no idea what you might face in the Night Kingdom, so I didn't want to take any chances.
So what you're saying is...
You deliberately provoked her, so you take that impulse out on you.
Okay, so maybe
That's-
it sounds a little stupid, but it works pretty well. It helps her keep her cool for a little while, at least.
Yeah, that's something that only
Anyway,
comes with
I'm just glad
living
you
with
were able to
someone
make
for
it
a
back
long
safe and
time.
sound. That's all I wanted.
You don't normally know that kind of stuff unless you personally live with someone and...
Can't you just talk it out?
Gosh,
No
I'm just
way.
impressed.
Chaska never opens up about her own pain, especially to her family. She can't learn about this, or it'll be even harder to help her.
I respect your decision. Thank you for confiding in
I
us.
appreciate the understanding, and don't worry. I'll find a way to help her ease this burden. Anyway, I need to get going. Enjoy the celebration. Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
True.
Huh. Who would have thought there was a deeper reason behind their arguing?
They're trying to look out for each other in their own way, as families do.
It's all the Abyss's fault. Paimon's had enough of them.
I think we're all tired of the Abyss. That's not like even like a question anymore. We are all tired of them. Are they gonna stop? Probably not. But we can hope at least. Yo, look at him go. Breaking it down.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
I love how all the Saurians are just sleeping. That's great.
Thank you, everyone. I'm so glad I finally made it.
I always knew you could do it. With so much potential at your age, you have a great future ahead of you. You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person to abandon your team. I'll be dealing with you when we get back.
Ooh.
I had no choice. My friend invited me. I couldn't just say no.
Ooh.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead in the first round?
I wasn't, I swear. I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild, so I stopped to bandage his wounds. When he insisted on repaying the favor,
autoplay?
what was I supposed to do? I'm just one person. I figured Kachina would have no trouble replacing me.
Yeah,
The
okay.
fact of the matter is that after your departure, everyone else started thinking about swapping teams too.
I'm really sorry, Kachina. It was wrong of us to abandon you like that.
Yeah, and then she ended up winning, so, that's a loss on you.
It's amazing that you still made it all the way through to the Night Warden Wars. That's the highest honor.
So, what about you guys? Did you make it far?
No.
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition and turned up late to the stadium on the day. We got disqualified.
Oh man, that stinks. Didn't even get to try to play.
Serves you all right. No sympathy.
Yo, I like the village elder. He's kind of funny. Or I guess chief, but still.
Alright.
That was just straight up great.
You like that, Uncle Pakal. Dear friends, I'd like to say a few words.
Bakal just destroyed him, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm grateful to my friends and our great Archon for helping to bring me back. This traveler and her companion Paimon are some of the strongest people I've ever met. If they were allowed to participate in the pilgrimage, I have no doubt that they'd win the whole thing. They've agreed to let me learn
yeah,
from them.
kind of.
With their help, I believe I can become even stronger still. And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Dayan-san. They all helped the Traveler and Paimon figure out a way to bring me back from the Night Kingdom. They too deserve to be called our heroes, so please give another round of applause for them. Thank you so much.
Aww. I love how like humble, but also. Yeah, Kachina's great.
How does it feel
That's
being
all
a
I need to
hero,
say.
Kachina?
Kachina's great. We all know this.
To be honest, it's a bit overwhelming. It all just feels so surreal. Well, you better get used to it. Next up, undefeated champion!
That way, I'll also become a champion coach. Oh yeah.
Hey, please don't make fun of me.
We're not making fun of you. We'll be in the spotlight then. So can we talk to people? Oh yeah, we can. I'll talk to everybody.
My apologies. I knew more than I let on.
Yeah, we know that
At a
now.
place, and most heroes aren't people who set out to become a hero. If you cling too tightly to your goal, you end up losing things that are far more precious. But in any case, we're now on the same page.
So now Kanish can talk about the
How
plan.
long before the two final heroes appear? From the Flower Feather Clan and the Masters of the Night Wind.
I'm sure... I feel like Cheska is gonna be one. I refuse to believe that she's not. Unless it is somebody else. Who knows? Who else can I talk to? Well, yeah, obviously Kachina. We'll get to that. I want to grab these. Okay, so Ian, San, Mualani, and looks like Chaska probably as well.
I've been through so much all at once. Everything still kind of feels like a dream.
Are you still feeling unwell?
Nope, all better now. I told you I bounced back pretty quick, so don't worry about me. I bet you guys must be tired though. Make sure you get some good rest tonight. You gotta recharge so you'll be in the mood to have fun.
Yeah, that's for sure. Not like you just jump into the abyss without having any, you know, any sort of being tired after.
Victory feasts, you'd always find me in the crowd singing and dancing. But after what I found out today, it's too much. I'm still trying to process it.
Who can blame
It does
you?
feel weird seeing you so out of sorts.
Considering literally Natlan's supposed to fall in like less than a year. Can't blame her. Natlan's fall isn't set in stone though. It's important to try to enjoy moments like this when they come along. True.
Is this another pearl of wisdom based on your adventuring experience?
Yes.
Well,
It really is
the
though.
Traveler. Everyone's come together to celebrate Kachina's achievements. That's gotta be a first.
You're right. Kachina looks really happy. And now I'm being the moody one. Ugh, enough doom and gloom. Time to shake it off.
Well, that's good. Oh, she actually got up and danced. Okay, well, she's just standing there, but...
Alright, Kachina. Let's party!
I'm a little embarrassed.
Don't be. Come on, you're the star of the show today.
I live for these character interactions. I'm not gonna lie. I live for them. They're great.
Cost us a lot, but we got Kachina back safely, and that's what matters. There'll be even tougher challenges coming our way in the days ahead, though. We'll have to train harder, make sure we're in peak condition.
Yeah, I forgot you were a
That
fitness
includes you,
coach.
Paimon.
That's on
I can
me.
do a special one-off session to show you the ropes.
Oh.
Interested? No thanks.
Yeah, Paimon can finally wield the sword and help me out in combat. That'd be nice.
It's rare to meet travelers as strong and brave as yourselves. I raise my glass to you.
Well, thanks,
Anyway,
Chaska.
My sister's already gone back to our tribe. She has patients to treat.
Oh, we actually ran into her on the way here and, well, Paimon just thinks she really cares about you.
Well, come
Yeah.
on. They both
Planning
know
on
that.
visiting home myself in a few days. To tell her and the rest of the family that they need to be extra careful. I just hope they take it seriously. The Abyss has likely sensed your arrival in Natlan by now. So exercise caution on your adventures as well.
Well, considering my sibling runs the Abyss, I don't think they're gonna hurt me. At least hurt me
You're
enough
here.
to kill me
Have
anyways.
some fruit juice. I got it specially for you two.
That looks like some...
That's Paimon's favorite!
Looks like some very interesting
look like you've
colored
still got questions.
juice.
Ask away.
Isn't your plan a little convoluted? And why didn't you get the heroes of the past to join you in this age? That's actually a valid point.
They had their own lives to live. The thought of telling them, abandon your families and everyone you love, and come with me to the end of time, for in 500 years Natlan will be destroyed, it seemed too cruel. You could just as easily
Wow.
point out that everything in this world would come to an end eventually. But life is short. And beyond a point, it just doesn't seem real.
She wants
Imagine if I
to put
said,
all that on
"Let's leave
herself,
right
but
now,
never on
and
anybody
we'll
else.
Save the sun because it'll flame out in a few million years." It would sound quite ridiculous. I couldn't make
I feel
them
so
shoulder
bad
that
for her.
burden with me. Besides,
Yeah, but see, like, even
every
she said
generation will have its
she's
heroes,
shouldering the
this
burden,
one
but she doesn't want
included.
others to.
The plan could still work without them. Or, of course, without me. But since I was the one who came up with the plan, I felt duty-bound to see it through to the end.
Paimon's suddenly remembering that portrait in your room. Was that your family from back then?
Come on, Paimon, really?
Yes,
We're just
it
figuring
was.
this out.
So when you asked me who my sister grew up to be, the truth is that very little information survives. From what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable degree of confidence that she ended up as an architect and artist. She played an instrumental role in rebuilding the scions of the Canopy tribe, designing and building many houses. But of course, none of her buildings are around anymore.
Aww.
Still, it was an impressive achievement, and I'm very proud of her.
And so that's the life you had to leave behind.
You feel loss keenly. It seems to stir up feelings of regret in you. But this is something I have long since come to terms with.
You shouldn't
This
have to.
is a war, and there can be no war without loss. I am already far more fortunate than those who lost their lives to the Abyss. The people of Natlan look to me as their Archon, and the weight of their expectations is mine to bear. I must see our fate through to the very end, no matter what I may find there.
That's actually what I wanted to ask. If you're already aware of fate,
Yeah, doesn't that mean the way everything ends has already been written, including your plan?
I suppose, but so what? Don't forget, time takes many forms. The past, present, and future coexist, and all are equally important. Even if the future ends in destruction, there's still no reason to give up on the here and now. And it's precisely because
Live
we
the best
humans
life
cannot
until
know our
then.
fate that we will never give up on our struggle.
and
This
that's also
is a
true.
pivotal moment. We are still 2 heroes short. Well, 3.
She's
to be
very
precise.
intelligent.
There's one further hero who I'm hoping to get on my side, whatever it takes.
Surely you don't mean me. Please don't.
Your resistance to the corrupting power of the
Yeah,
Abyss is
that
truly
figures.
remarkable. It would easily make you an all-important figure in the upcoming battle. If you agree to join us, you will not only gain my full support in your journey, but I will also forge a brand new ancient name for you.
You could just
Ancient names
you could just do that.
They can. Several strict conditions must be met, but if they couldn't be forged at all, then the number of them in circulation would have long dwindled to 0.
But it's just
Possessing an
weird that you
ancient
just
name
want to
will mean
give
that
one
your
out to
adventures
me.
in Natlan are recorded in full. Your stories would be remembered by our people for all the years to come. The Ode of Resurrection may have temporarily lost its power, but still, take this as my personal guarantee that I shall never let you fall. Just
Thank
like in
you.
the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you. That is a promise I will fulfill at all costs. This nation always honors its heroes.
Though in reality, I would like you to not have to worry about me, but I appreciate it. You don't have to promise me anything, I just want to help out the people.
Yeah, we can't just ignore the situation here.
Yeah, considering it's getting really
Then
bad.
I'll reach out to Shilonen right away. She's the one who will forge the name. We've never forged an ancient name for an Outlander before, but I trust she'll find a way.
Alright, let me just go and cause trouble for her. Have fun.
My lord, we've received word that the Pyro Archon has lost much of her power.
Oh no.
Although your injury complicates things, this is most certainly the opportune time to seize the Gnosis.
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage of an opponent in a time of weakness, and I don't intend to start now. As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
No matter
Oh.
how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
Who's
I'm beginning to
the
see just how
Capitan,
useful
Capitan
you may
talking
turn out
to?
be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
Who is the Capitan talking to? That bothers me. Alright, can I talk to her and ask her questions?
Oh, something else you'd like to ask?
Yep, okay. That is something I did see. I was trying to look up how much longer we had, so I did want to ask questions here.
Well, Our intel suggests he hasn't made any new movements yet. Although Kenichi's investigation helped us confirm that he's being aided by someone from the Masters of the Nightwind.
And that's probably why they were able to have the big cloud pop
It's
out.
still unclear whether this person aided the captain out of willingness or coercion. If you learn anything about this during your adventures, please let me know.
Understandable.
Oh, something else you'd like to ask?
About elemental energy and the Abyss.
The Abyss is the most formidable enemy in all of Teyvat. In the beginning, it took failure and tragedy to even begin to learn how to fight back. All of the methods you've seen in other nations were developed based on experience and insight passed down over generations. We know them to work, but few of us actually understand why. It's the same for the method we use here in Natlan. Ever since ancient times, elemental energy has been one of our most reliable weapons against the Abyss.
Is that not the
As
same for
the
every other
principles
nation?
behind it, I'm afraid you might have to seek answers from someone older than the position of Pyro Archon itself. Oh, something else you'd like to ask?
I would assume that, I guess, everybody uses elemental power against the Abyss, but alright. About the absence of people from Natlan in other nations.
That also comes down to the long-standing effects of the Abyss. Our people's survival is inextricably tied to the Wyab, but their power has its limits. They cannot offer our people the same degree of protection outside our borders. In fact, people who do decide to leave often suffer from memory loss and emotional issues.
Oh, wow.
Everyone in
So they
Natlan
literally
understands
can't
this.
leave.
That's why our people never leave without a good cause. Even if someone is left with no choice, the chief of their tribe must seek approval with the Wyab to grant them leave.
That's
And the Wyab
insane.
have always been very strict about granting that approval, since extending protection beyond our borders means consuming power reserved for our fight against the Abyss. Still, there's no need to worry. The Wyab extend their protection to all within Natlan, including visitors from afar. Oh,
Well, that's good to know.
something else you'd like to ask?
Got no other questions, milady? Alrighty. And yeah, like I said, it's a little bit over time, but the last thing I wanted to do was definitely try to summon for A. I guess I don't know. Let's see. I don't think we'll get her. Yeah, I didn't think so. What's our purple? Is it a weapon or is it a person? Nope. Chiversay. Or I think that's how you say her name anyways. Okay. So it's another constellation for us. Go to characters. Constellation. Mark that off. Go back. Achievements. Claim these. Reunion. I'll find you no matter the distance. Great escape. Boundaries trapping the path home are shattered. Light now pierces into the chaos of darkness. Black stone under a white stone. A complete black stone under a white stone. Fair enough. I think that should be it. Yep. Alrighty. That has been a very, very much longer stream than usual, but thank you for everyone who's watching today. I really appreciate it. For those watching back later, thank you so much for watching. This has been another stream at the Gaming Roundtable, and I hope to see everyone. I'm going to say next time. I am hoping Wednesday's stream happens, but there's a lot of stuff happening recently, so I'll let everybody know through Discord if anything ends up changing. I'm really hoping it doesn't, but with the way things are going, it might. So I thought I'd at least say something in advance. So once again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see everyone next time. Bye.